one got my at in your head when you say you know none. Big man, bad man, wanna play a Ronin, but when you log off for the night, my pages got you moaning. Caught you slipping, I'll be dripping in my clips. Said you wanna grab my hips, slim a hot one on my lips. Send me bits to my Twitch, boy, you're gonna make me rich. You thinking e-girl is bad? I'm a real bad bitch. Real bad bitch.
I went to substances, you went to college. I think it's too late to acknowledge our problems. Heard that you're great, I just wanted to say it ain't change. I still love you, tomorrow's not promised. Oh, by the way, fucking hate all the fame. Got you counting the days when your illness is chronic. Death really changes the way you behave. I'll remember your face when it smiles upon us. Rapper base, psych major, 666, so we like danger. Tough luck, life waster. If I get to know her, then I might save her. Stars in your eyes, let the moon talk. I can stay a while before I move on. Hoodie sleeves up, let the mask off. Mixed our tears on the asphalt. Damage in my C6, but you get that. So I know you'll understand where my blade at. You're afflicted, where the meds at. Damn girl, let's make big bets at. Fuck them all, they don't got nothing on us. Trying to kill us, baby, think we're fucking on it. Fuck your fucking sickness, lost you in the process. I'ma get it for us like I always promised. Text me. Pull me back in with your fucking lies. Kill me slowly, baby, you know I don't fucking mind. You said a million years, guess the stars align. You've been lying, baby, see it in your fucking eyes. All up in your feelings, all about my vocal cords. I just think it's funny, there ain't shit you working towards. Rose up at the morgue, got my foot in the door. If you run up on the dead, get bodied by a corpse. Keep fucked for your money, get robbed for your life. Had a play from the jump, succumb to the night. Got meds in my blood, got death in my mind. Ain't got shit left, best step to me right. No face, no name like Kidder. My bitch look just like Misa. In my restless dreams, I see you. Sent straight to the ether. Last thing you see is my creepers. I want blood, I don't get even. Corpse, bitch.
But you're probably wondering what I'm probably gonna guess what everyone is thinking right now. Gray, why are you live at 5:48 p.m. CST on a Sunday? By the way, mods, get hater good out of my chat. We can talk about my lore today because Isaac and 1-800 Dust Bunny can't get my lore right. What are we talking about? Well, this is why we're streaming today. But oh, hang on. Jesus did not die for Isaac Bloom's sins. But we're gonna talk about Jesus did not die for this. Today is Pony Pearl Harbor Day. What am I talking about? Isaac Blooms is alive right now as we speak. Lying on my motherfucking name. So, let me get my window capture up. Already we got the pedo bait. So, I want to address part of the stream first and foremost, and this is about the quote-unquote minor I apparently harassed. Okay, where is my live stream thing? Hey, little Miss Info, before you go, do me a favor, and I want you to send a message to Isaac for me. Tell him and Bunny to get my lore right. I call everyone here if you're. No, he actually did the opposite with me. He called me a pro shipper, which I am going to address, but we're gonna rewind the stream a little more. I know. We gotta go through the Yapfest. Hi, Archive. Hi, Archive! That crash show was amazing. At my lore right. It's YouTube's algorithm. I don't know what they're like looking at right now. Oh, by the way, Goblin Archives. I refuse to watch iFix stream, but I want to know the crash out. Oh no, he was claiming that I am just like him. You know, the emitted paraphile. And he proceeds to say that Bunny looked into me. Which is funny because Bunny didn't even get part of that lore right. So, what we're doing is correcting Bunny's research. He wants to be Regina George so bad. They're looking at the Bunny interview. Yeah, I think they're looking at the Bunny interview. Oh my god, you're live! You're fucking live. Hang on.
I agree.
Oh no, we got it. Oh, I was hoping you would clip this, Isaac Bloom Archives. I love the clips you make. Hang on. There we go. We're gonna react to this first.
So Gray, I want to
Do you
talk to
wanna,
you.
like, I have seen your... Okay, you wanna talk to me?
I do want to talk to you. Because I figured you added me because you're watching the stream, yeah?
Hi, Nintendo Mail. Welcome to chat. That's not all I was doing.
Oh, okay. No, I'm just asking.
But yeah, I just figured I'd listen, see what your criticisms are.
So, do you see where I'm kind
Because
of coming
I'm
from?
a lot newer to you already. Do you see where I'm coming from? Is my first question.
So yes,
Because
I have. I
You,
know
you're
where
an admitted paraphile.
Yes, I
You're an
admit it.
admitted paraphile.
Yes, I am. I admit it. I'm
I
not
don't
shy.
have a problem with pro shippers or anti shippers. I am literally in the boyfriend to death community. So you can't really say you're pro or against anything if you're in that community.
Oh no, I agree. the thing is that.
Do you know what a paraphilia is? Is my first question.
Yes, I'm aware of what a paraphilia is, but I do want you to understand that I perform it privately with my partner, who is 28 years old, and I've never performed it with other people. I'm not interested in other people. Vlad and I are very eccentric. We like each other. We don't like other people. I know that sounds weird, but a lot of what he and I do is in the privacy of between us as two grown adults who are interested in our own space.
There's a difference. There's a difference between a couple doing things in the privacy of their own home and the things you post on Blue Sky. Okay, I know this is premiering, I should be up to date, but I want to just say this right now. I want everyone to note that privately on a public Blue Sky account, yeah, I want to just point out that Isaac is actively hearing me. I perform my paraphilia. I'm calling the cops. But I want to just acknowledge this real quick. I am taking a much gentler tone because I recognize that he is not responsive to me when I'm using my harsher tone. Like, I am actively speaking to him the way my mother would speak to me, the way family member would speak to me if I'm getting really heated under the collar.
Okay. I mean, it's my Blue Sky, right?
Yeah, but do you realize how you're harming children?
I've never advertised
Without
my
knowing
Blue
it.
Sky.
It's literally descending able. And plus, your friend,
It's descending
info.
able. It's descending able actually on Blue Sky.
I said descending. I said descending.
So descending.
It's the opposite of ascending, which is your
Yes. It's
primary handles.
It's my After Dark account, which is primarily 18 plus. I don't have minors following it. I never
Do you
advertised it on
realize?
Blue-
By the way, real quick, I'm gonna share this real quick. Isaac Woods, he, him, 29, married to Vlad, at Razor Eyes, are only. Notice how there's like no NSFW warning here. I know it's down here somewhere. You just repulsed a lot. Oh, we're gonna get into Sugary Switchblade in a bit. Non-con November 2025 prompts. This is an NSFW prompt. Hang on. A November prompt event for fanfiction, fan art, podfic, and all other types of fan works centered around non-con. Open in all columns. Prompts, rules for the account. Going by principles of not caring. Where is it? This is an 18 plus only event. Isaac is sharing that on a Tumblr account where he does not at all differentiate like his account and my own account. Like NSFW is not like it's not like sex all the time. But it is they do aim so yeah, we actually talked about it like off stream. I talked about it off stream with Jade. Hang on. I'm being PM. I'm just checking something real quick. It's linked to his YouTube too. Yeah. And I know everybody's heard it. But on his info, promoted the Descending Able account. It is on the Isaac Bloom's archive channel. Let's get back to this because I want to like celebrate this. I got him so mad.
Guy, Duncan, and
Oh.
JJ did that.
No,
Yes.
your friend Info promoted your account.
Miss Info did not do that.
And art, which in style is very much Isaac's doing.
Well, obviously, first off, he never said that it wasn't his art. He literally posted it to his Blue Sky, which shout out, by the way.
Yes, she did. I have witnesses.
Okay, proof. Can you please
Actually,
have
I have witnesses.
No, I want proof. I don't care about your witnesses.
Have a video clip, actually. Let me grab it.
Is it from your stream? Because I may have already seen it.
Oh, if you've already seen it, then you already know that Info said it.
Okay, I'm gonna talk just a little.
I do want to talk about Bunny's self-ship. Bunny's self-ship on their account, Sugary Switchblade. And I need to bring this up because, well, this doesn't show anything. I want to highlight the guy here. Now, who's aware of Harlan Ellison, the creator of, the fiction I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. I know, doggy bark. Harlan Ellison. It's so infamous. This is Harlan Ellison. Notice how, and please note, this is not a design choice because I initially thought that this was a mix of Ted Bundy and Jeffrey Dahmer. No, it's Harlan Ellison. Like, same hair and everything. Harlan Ellison's dead. Harlan Ellison was an American writer known for his prolific series and influential work in new wave speculative fiction and for his outspoken, combative personality. His published works include more than 1,700 short stories, novellas, screenplays, comic book series, scripts, teleplays, essays, and wide range of criticism covering literature, film, television, and print media. Yeah, that is really, like, I wouldn't use the word necrophilia, at least not yet, but Bunny did go out of their way to depict this as Harlan Ellison. There's even pictures on the account of Harlan Ellison. No, they're sexualizing a dead man. They're not attracted to, like, the physical rotting corpse. Yeah. That's just straight up Harlan Ellison. Oh, and then there's this. For those who don't know what this is an outfit featured in the new anime Gachikura? Oh, Gachikuta of Amo. Amo within the series is a CSA and human trafficking survivor. The outfit in which Amo is wearing was the same one that was worn when she was victimized as a child. Like, I'm not gonna, like, diss on, like, a self-ship, because I'm a self-ship for myself. I just think it's creepy to self-ship yourself with a dead guy who can't consent. Like, a dead guy. Sad Sugary has a Bunny, like, really doesn't live. Oh, that's putrid. Yeah. I am going to put up, hang on. Emergency Mark, real quick. I have to, scroll past the rest of the ammo thing. because I'm not comfortable having that, like, in my face. Okay, we're back. We're safe. Just want to point that out.
Slower, just so you understand something. Duncan posted my porn back in July 1st onto YouTube.
You're
With
posting
my-
Feral,
Okay.
first of all.
So,
Feral and Lowly Show.
okay, so,
And when you got caught, you shifted it to age play.
yeah.
So you're not denying you're a Lowly Show.
I literally said I called myself a lowly show. If you have art that, if you have looked at my porn
I
account,
unfortunately have seen your porn account. I have blocked you, actually,
Yeah, I know,
on
I
your
blocked you
porn
too.
account.
I know I blocked you too.
Glad we just mutually blocked each other,
It's
but
look, my point is that even if you have these ideals of me, I haven't actually performed anything illegal.
do you realize how harmful you're being? Because here's the thing. Your Tumblr account, why I brought up your Tumblr in non-con November is because you've never made the distinction on your Tumblr account whether or not you're safe for work.
Why should I? I'm 29 years old.
Because you said no shit when talking about my account. And here's the thing, I make that distinction so minors can stay away from me.
You're 23
I go
years
out
old.
of my way. I am 23 years old. Same age as Bunny.
Yeah, my friend Bunny, who also makes not
Yeah.
safe for work content.
So
your
where's the
friend JJ,
distinction
by
on
the
your
way.
account?
Why do I have
Where's
to?
the
So first of all, my account
where's
was
the
never.
distinction on your account?
My account.
Go on. Point to it. Point to it. On your blog. Where's the words not safe for work, DNI minors,
If you stop
and ageless
interrupting-
accounts?
Stop interrupting me. This is my stream. So the thing is that I don't have to make a distinction because I'm 29 years old and I don't need to listen to a 23.
This is ageism, first of all. Second of all, it is rule of thumb, if you're gonna make not safe for work on the internet, you need to mark yourself as NSFW, not safe for work, and minors DNI, minors and ageless accounts. Okay, I'm gonna be fair here. I don't care about NSFW artists as long as it's not minors or Lowly Show. No, I understand Nintendo Mail. The reason why I like harped on it is because Isaac, without provocation, doesn't mind arguing with minors on the internet. And neither does his partner. Isaac, you literally friends with a 19-year-old.
You think Miss Info and Bunny tell me what to do? I don't listen to them 90% of the time because I don't need to. I don't need to make the distinction on my account because
Are you
anyone-
aware that the content
anyone
you
can look
make
at my
within your
account-
state is illegal?
Anyone can look at my account and clearly tell it is not for children. If you actually believe my Tumblr account of all things is made
Jade, it is actively, hang on. It is actively my belief that he does want minors to see his account.
for children, then I have some choice words for you because I don't care if people
Let's
make
see.
a distinction.
You write vibrant colored artwork.
Uh-huh.
You never anywhere make the distinction. You don't even have to like post naked.
I don't even post my art on
ponies
my Tumblr account
on-
anymore. I really
And
don't.
that is fine with you. You still have to make the distinction because non-con is an adult topic that minors will not understand, and I hope they don't.
Okay. So,
And you said you're in the boyfriend to death community.
yeah, I
Do you
am.
realize what kind of communities that requires? Like conduct you have to be, essentially. There's a reason why the words DNI minors and NSFW are on there, right?
Okay. So you're an
You do realize-
you're an actual idiot. Oh my god. No. Stop.
My heart
Stop.
feelings
So,
by telling me
Gray,
something you should have
Gray,
been doing from the start.
Gray, shut the fuck up. So here's the thing. You told me to
Kill yourself.
to expedite the process, and yet you're fuck up. So here's the thing. You told me to
Kill yourself.
Zarkok's still in chat. Oh, 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 I love this. I love this so much. Oh, this makes me so happy. I love edits of myself. Especially when I'm dumb.
expedite the process, and yet you're upset at the fact that I don't have a do not interact list on my Tumblr of all things. It's on my
That is
Blue
common
Sky.
sense.
It's on my Blue Sky, the place that
Okay,
my porn is
why-
actually posted. If you actually care that much about what my Tumblr is, why don't you just report it like a sensible human?
It was too. I do want to like bring this up. The reason why he probably can't post NSFW on Tumblr is the fact that Tumblr will not let you do that. Tumblr had something known as the Tumblr Purge, and what the Tumblr Purge is a company bought out Tumblr, and Tumblr had to get rid of a lot of NSFW stuff. That's why a lot of people, when making NSFW art, will link to the account that is able to accept NSFW on their platform. I post on both Twitter, Blue Sky, Newgrounds. My channel is to promote my work, but I warn people ahead of time, hey, this is what I post. If you don't if you're not okay with seeing stuff like that, shout out to Tumblr losing a massive amount of revenue when they removed the NSFW. Yeah, because it really did hurt Tumblr in the end. And that's why probably Isaac can't do that, because if Isaac had the ability to, he would have. He would have totally posted NSFW to his account.
Being instead of complaining for 4 to 8 hours every single day about what my friends and I think.
I know I'm pausing a lot, but something like a lot of people don't understand when it comes to NSFW work, and that's fine if you don't really care about it. I'm just telling you from my perspective, it is a form of sex work. Otherwise, if you're like not taking the proper channels to protect yourself, you are possibly showing minors obscenity, which could land you on the sex offender registry. So you do watch my streams?
Yes, I do. No shit.
Oh, how far did you get into the first one?
All of it. I was at work and I listened to
All
the whole
of-
thing.
All of it.
You.
Did you hear the arguments I was making
Yes,
in
and they're
regards to
moronic. Do you understand? Your arguments basically could be levied at anyone. You're not even willing to listen to my friends, let alone me, when I tell you I'm not the one advertising my porn account. My porn account didn't have a following until Duncan posted it onto YouTube. Where, by the way, his account had literal 15-year-olds in his
I'm actually in I'm actually in JJ server. There's like no minors in there. If they're talking about one of the members, yeah, they turned 18 recently. Yeah, he does. He thinks he's the lamb, but he's not the lamb. You leave you leave the best boy alone. I'm being pinged. I'm being pinged. I'm being pinged. I will try and remember this. You know what? I'm gonna just pin this. Oh wait, no, wrong pin, wrong pin. Remove, yes, remove, please. I am being asked a question and I've. So I would throw a fit if Duncan was in there. I would also throw a fit. Honestly, it doesn't matter at this point. Give me 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, we're gonna have like a special call-in. Okay, so I'm giving you a heads up. Also,
Discord server. You didn't know that, and someone literally leaked porn in it because not from my community.
I
but
investigated
because
that. I mean, Isaac. Like, and here's the thing that Info admitted to. Both her, Isaac, and another person named Danny had control of the account, meaning all three can be callable. Yes, special call-in. We're just giving them 5 minutes. Also, Duncan ain't even here. I removed Duncan. I think I removed Duncan. Like, I made it clear that Duncan isn't here. He's following. I am not surprised that Isaac's following Root Master on Blue Sky. But we're gonna get into what he's also following Twisted Doctor. I heard about a little bit about the Twisted Doctor stuff. I thought about just watching Goat Kato's video. You know, shout out to Goat. You know, Goat Kato, based as fuck streamer and content creator. But yeah, Twisted Doctor like said he was a groomer, and like said that he was a groomer, and Woot Master is quite literally a freak. But back to the video. Server. I investigated that server actually because I take those claims very seriously. Want to know what I found?
Go ahead, shoot.
Nothing.
Okay.
I
so
found
here's
nothing.
The thing. Duncan deleted
I found
the account.
you, however. I found you, however, going out of your way to interact with a 13-year-old.
It's not a real 13-year-old. That is JJ Bun Bun.
And admitting. By the way, that wasn't JJ Bun Bun. That was a different bun. That.
They're not a real 13-year-old.
Why are you denying you? They
Because-
claim they're a 13-year-old. You
because-
should stop the conversation.
No, what do you think I fucking
That's
did,
not-
dumbass? The moment
No,
they told
you
me 13,
told people
you didn't. You,
you
are
told
not
people
listening.
your husband is a necrophile.
Okay.
that your
okay,
partner's
so
a
first,
necrophile.
so shut up. We're talking about the 13-year-old, right? So here's the thing: they didn't have 13 under their disc.
I was actually referring to the Tumblr interaction. But the fact that he's like saying, yeah, they make no distinction in Discord. I'm like, Discord? Discord? But he wouldn't shut up for 5 minutes. Let me say that.
Discord. That was the whole. I mean, Discord.
Okay, I thought that was something else. Like, I like how you're more cordial than Isaac was being in that stream. He's just calling me names with his brother. I've never seen Isaac so mad. Well, because here's the thing, I don't mince words when I talk. I try not to. Like, I am autistic. I tend to just be blunt about a lot of things, and that has gotten me in trouble a couple of times, yes, but bro is so unbothered. Yeah, Unbothered King. Okay, our special guest is ready. Or not. They're just being really, really nice to me. Okay.
Description of their Tumblr account until I told them maybe you should post it if that's the case. But if you're literally telling me I should have just known.
What's with the Tails doll?
Oh my fucking god. Can we stick on to one topic?
He just never answered that question at all. Like, Isaac never answered the question about Tails. Checking my telegram later.
Topic so I can
You're-
actually explain something.
You're crashing out. You do realize that, right?
Yeah, sure. It's my stream. I crash out.
Take
all
a
the
deep
time.
breath.
Fuck
Take a
off.
deep breath.
Fuck off right now. Do not even start with me on this. I don't do that
You wanted
shit.
this conversation.
No, you contacted
I'm not raising my
me.
voice about it.
You contacted me, and
That's
you kept
because you
interrupting
said.
me. You're literally
That is-
changing the topic every time I'm trying to explain it to you.
Jesus! You're you!
Spark something beautiful.
Harlem has everything, but I couldn't find Pilates anywhere. So I started my own studio. And with the right help, I can make this place I love even better.
Earn up to 5% cash back on business essentials with the Chase Inc. Business Cash Card from Chase for Business.
What happened?
Some bad people tried to hack me with sad affirmations.
Sad, Craig?
No. We're protected.
AT&T Dynamic Defense help protect us because small businesses need us.
So he's not sad. Guess we don't need these.
I think we do.
I figured y'all would like the Cult of the Lamb OST. You know, it's fitting, really. Like, they have a lo-fi thing. And I want to check out the lo-fi thing so bad. Check this real quick. Oh, it's Jerry Griffin Productions. Good. Because you're clearly waffling. So how about this? Take a deep breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Take a sip of water, and let's continue. I'm not asking you to leave the stream. Just asking you to take a nice sip of water.
This is my stream, you fuckface. I am not going to listen to the
You
person
can
who
drink
told
Mountain Dew
me.
if you like.
You told me to fucking kill myself and to expedite the process, and you're telling me I'm crashing out?
I keep forgetting that. By the way, I'm not apologizing for that.
Great. I didn't think you
Because
would.
a lot of people within my field would actually tell you the same thing.
Oh, your field? Is it the dumbass field? Because holy shit, you're not helping the situation.
Commentary.
Of course you are.
And by the way, a lot of people are aware of who you are.
Yeah.
Just want to share that. Also,
I don't.
I want to share why I said that. Because I technically... You fuckface. I technically fall within the commentary community because I make videos about people and subject matters. Like, a lot of people like Becca of Crabs, Falgy, of the Op Block, Hidden Heroine, Yen. Like, a lot of people within that field are commentary. And a lot of people are becoming more and more aware of Isaac. And this is just me kind of conveying, hey, you're no longer a small topic. I mean, he hasn't been a small topic for years, but hi baby, hi Mochi. Oh, Mochi wanna play. Mochi want ear rubs. Good old beautiful ear rubs. What I am going to say is that your pictures of you and your partner were very inappropriate to share.
Okay.
Okay?
Alright, bye. I'm not fun.
Yeah, as soon as I bring up, like, the account, how I don't think it was appropriate to share Isaac's face, Isaac just, like, disconnects.
I am not talking to Gray.
Oh, that was just funny. Oh. Like, that was... Like, as soon as I mentioned that, like, I'm not sharing the account still. Even though it's technically brought up in, like, the video a little bit. In screenshots. I still find it inappropriate to share the faces of both Vlad and Isaac. I'm still gonna have that opinion. Ran out of comebacks. Yeah. Like, I was being nice in saying that. Not the poop squatch. Oh, but, stream's still up. Oh, wow. I'm just gonna close the live chat. I think he... No hijacking my stream. Too late for that, bud. Also, I do not see this when, like, I barely look at, like, bios of things unless I'm directly told, like, a goldfish to, like, look at it. Look at the description.
The case, I demand to know who is running those accounts because they doctored my face, and I think we need to talk about that because that is doxing. If you don't
No jutsu over here.
see what I'm talking about in a second.
But before we get into this, since I'm done with the video, while I wait for a response to that. One, two, three. Hello, hello. Welcome to stream.
Hello.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure, because people know who I am now anyway, which I did not want to happen. It was the only thing that I asked when I did my live stream with Duncan last night. My name is Chroma. And I did a live stream with Duncan last night talking about how Isaac had made a YouTube community post showing a bunch of screenshots, and my face is still in it.
I think the drive would have to be reported itself.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it too much because yes, we do like live streams with a webcam on. That's completely our choice.
Okay.
I just want to clarify a few things because I was listening to the live stream that Isaac was doing because I had a feeling that I would be brought up. I never claimed that Isaac or any of his friends doxed my face. I did not make that claim. I did not put that in the title of the stream. That was not my say. I should have called that out on that stream. I did not. That's my bad. But no, Isaac did not dox my face. It's out there publicly.
Okay. How did you come to meet Isaac?
I
Be aware
was
of his existence. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. I'm sorry. I was a fan of Raytana Station before I was a fan of Isaac. I have watched like all of Raytana's like lawn ass rant videos, and I came across Isaac because of his Final Crusade muffins reading. And I really liked his content. I still like his art, like his art style, not some of the things that he draws. But we'll get into that. I ended up being a fan of both Raytana and Isaac, and then I was only a fan of Isaac. And now I'm not a fan of either of them. If that makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. Because a lot of the actions from both parties aren't okay with everybody. And yeah.
Yeah, I will say one thing. Isaac's video on Raytana, it did open my eyes to a lot of Raytana's behavior. So I do appreciate him for that.
I have not gone over the Raytana stuff.
It's a giant mess. I've heard that she's doing better now and kind of just doing her own thing and staying away from drama, which I think is a very good thing.
That's a good thing. It doesn't really change the past, but it's a way of
I agree.
making amends with both herself and the community she kind of has. So, and it's okay if you need to take a break every now and then. How did things fall apart with Isaac?
So I've never like I think I commented on one of his videos once years ago, but I've never like had a conversation with him. I've never like spoken directly to him. Honestly, I don't think I really want to at this point, especially because of the whole doc thing and what he said about me on stream. He accused me of being someone named JJ Bun Bun, and he accused me of like doxing his face, and it that was a whole mess. He did retract that, which I appreciate. Um the stream that he did when he was mentioning me and talking about me, and they're still kind of bringing me up. Most of it was just victim blaming, honestly, which I don't think I really clarified on Duncan's stream last night, which is, again, my bad for not doing that, so I understand that assumptions are going to be made. But they are saying that if I feel like I am in physical danger and that I am fearing for my safety, that I need to not be online and not be showing my face.
Okay.
So I discovered that I had DID in 2021, like early 2021. We started streaming in 2022, I believe. And is this live stream age restricted before I talk about this?
My whole channel's age restricted.
Okay, okay. I'm going to just say they're trigger warning for like CSA and trafficking stuff. I won't go into too much detail, but we only found out that we had been trafficked when we were younger. We only found out about that in late 2023. And at that point, we had already been like on the internet and everything with our face showing, everything, live streaming. If we had just like taken everything down and vanished, that would be one, pretty suspicious. Especially because our parents know that we live stream. I don't think they like know our account or anything.
Just that you do it in general.
Yeah. So if we just one day just stopped talking about streaming and stopped like being online, that would raise red flags. And they would want to know, well, why are you doing this?
It is understandable. And I'm sorry you were put in that position where you just couldn't do that. And here's the thing, I don't believe anyone should like not have a platform. That's really up to the creators. But I'm sorry you didn't essentially have that choice. Especially with your circumstances.
Yeah, it's okay. It honestly, our trauma's like a whole giant mess, and I've like seen people just like victim blame in the live stream comments and being like, well, if you didn't want to be called out by name, then why did you join Hanaji's server in the first place? Which we talked about on the live stream that we did with Duncan, where I don't think that just because we joined a server means that we should be targeted.
Yeah, especially when you weren't really doing anything wrong. You were just in a server.
I mean, I will say that we did talk in there. We forwarded a few things that we later deleted when we left the server because we just felt unsafe in there. But and this is in Isaac's video about the server. You can see a screenshot about someone bringing up how Hanaji needed to remove an SA vent from someone in like their Google Drive. That was us. We brought that up.
Okay.
So from the beginning we were like, okay, you need to like crop this out. This is like, it should have never been there in the first place. I don't know if it's still there. If it is, I still think it needs to be taken down.
Okay.
I know that in that server we also said, like, we shouldn't be accusing Isaac of grooming anyone because there's no proof of that. Like, that's just a baseless claim. Like, maybe he's manipulating people, but throwing around words like grooming is very serious, and I don't think that people should just be throwing those words around.
I agree with you because that can really harm allegations that are made. It can also, and I get that JJ's really new to a lot of like making videos on people, and I'm glad that they seem receptive to a lot of criticism. I do hope the thing you bringing up within that drive is taken down, though, because that is a good point you are bringing up.
Yeah, like there's no reason to keep that in there. But Isaac has talked about it like no one said anything when that's just not true. Like, we brought it up. We said something. But because we were in the server, and because we did a live stream with Duncan, just saying, hey, like, they're saying in the comments of Isaac's post that they censored everyone's face, and that's just not true. And because we spoke up about, like, our experiences with, like, Isaac's content and the impact that it's had on us, suddenly that means that it's okay to target us.
I do not think you should be targeted at all. You were just talking about, hey, that's not true. You were just making an appearance to grab some information and provide. Right?
Yeah. Like, the reason that we didn't want, like, Isaac particularly, like, specifically targeting us is because we've seen the things that he and his fans do to people who disagree with him. And that is why we didn't want our face in that drive. It's not because we're not a public figure online. It's because, I mean, I know that Isaac has said that, like, asking for information on Hanaji was just a mistake at like 4 in the morning. But that was still something that happened. And because our parents don't know that we know that they trafficked us, if Isaac or his fan base end up trying to contact them, then that could put us in a very, very dangerous situation.
Yeah, especially when we just said stuff about the trafficking, and I think there is resources I can link to help with that you can do in your own time when you feel it's safe to do so.
We're still like looking at like apartments and trying to move out as soon as possible. This is just like escalated that to make it more urgent.
I think there is like shelters. Is there a shelter near you?
Maybe, but I also know that like we're on disability. We've already talked to our parents because our therapist was the one who brought up us moving out. Because she mentioned that she doesn't think that we can really heal too well in an environment with the people who did that to us. So we've been trying to figure that out.
And it's just like finding a place, not the money, that is the issue? Or is it both?
I mean, the money is a whole situation. We're on disability. Just got approved recently earlier this year after trying for 5 years. And in the US, or at least in my state, you can't have more than like $2,000 in like your bank account or in assets or anything. Which I think is really dumb.
It is honestly really dumb, especially when housing prices aren't really great, or the cost of living in apartments in the United States. But I hope you are able to get into an apartment of your own and in an environment where you're able to not only be safe, but also to have the healing process from everything that has happened to you.
Yeah, like we've always been open about like things that have happened to us. We have to be more careful now that we know the full like I don't even know if that is the full extent of it, but that's a huge part of it. And if anyone, because I'm sure that some people might like be thinking, well, how can you just like forget that happening to you? It's a huge trauma. And I have DID.
Yeah,
So
and
that was obviously like shoved way back. Like when I remember when we were first like discovering our system, we thought that it was just minor physical abuse that we had gone through. And before that, every time we were asked, like, have you ever like been through any trauma, we would just immediately say no because like that's how DID works. It's the trauma is like hidden away, you're not supposed to remember it.
yeah.
It was only when someone actually like recognized us who had also been in that situation with us that things started clicking into place, and it's like I could go on for ages about that whole story of how we found out, but basically there were too many coincidences for it all to be a coincidence.
Yeah. And I get what you're saying about the trauma stuff. Trauma has an effect on the brain, is it like it's a preservation thing. It's your brain actively protecting you from the things that hurt you, even after the event. I just want to say that I am sorry this is happening to you, and that I really hope you're able to get the apartment you're really needing to get into.
Well, thank you.
If there's, like, this is just me offering this. If you need me to, like, promote anything, even if it's, like, if it's small, like, your streams, that is, I am perfectly fine doing that. Because I believe that we should all be supporting each other, even in, like, this turmoil time. I'm not just talking about Isaac when I say this. The state of the United States, well, that
Yeah, it's like everything's a giant mess right now, and
it's just one big dumpster fire.
also thank you, Lurk and Rainbow. I have been reading the chat. I just haven't responded. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. I'm sorry for not asking, like, very many questions.
And no, you're good. Like, if you have any questions, like, I'll answer whatever I feel safe answering.
I think I have one more question. Anything too intense?
What's up?
Are you currently, like, bundled up because it's, like, cold where you live?
Yes.
That's good. We all have to stay warm. And
Definitely.
I am gonna let you go because a lot of this is intense, and I just want you to be comfortable and, like, all bundled up and cozy, even if it's not great right now. I promise it's not always gonna be like this. The
Thank you.
chaos. It's the storm before the calm.
Yeah. Also, thank you, Vinyl. And thank you for having me on here. And if anyone has questions, I mean, since our face is still in the docket, it has like, I'm pretty sure it has like the name of our channel. If anyone is interested,
Yeah.
like
Go
our
ahead and
Discord name. Sorry.
go ahead and link your channel so I know where to direct love to.
Let me just put this in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah, our Discord name is the same as our Twitch name, I believe. It's just all lowercase, no spaces. If anyone has any questions or anything. Like, I do want to just specify that I don't think that Isaac and Vlad are necessarily like bad, evil people. They've done things to hurt a lot of people, and I wish that they would be more open to seeing that. Like, none of this is being done to hurt them. And I think that people should be able to just speak out about their experiences without worrying about if they're going to be targeted or intimidated into silence.
Mhm. That is, like, remarkably kind words. Like, I currently have no kind words for either party, but the fact that you are going out of your way to still be this kind, despite being treated the way you have, is a testament to what kind of person you are. and that is a genuinely good person.
Thank you. I just like I don't think I even insulted them at all when I was in Hanaji's server. I didn't insult them on the stream that I did with Duncan. I just spoke about my experiences and how like their actions have like affected me. And suddenly I'm at fault and I deserve an entire stream about me.
I'm gonna say right now, just from talking to you, I don't plan on watching Duncan stream for reasons that are obvious.
That's
But
fair.
I want to go out of my way to say you are an incredibly strong human being. And I'm proud of you. Chat's proud of you. Everyone's proud of you.
Thank you.
I am going to let you go. You can link your stuff or the stuff you're comfortable linking in chat. And I'm going to link it so everyone can go follow and send you love.
All right, thank you so much, and thank you for like taking the time to talk to me and being open to that and everything.
Hey, no problem. You just take it easy, okay? Try
You too. I know
to.
that this is a lot for everyone involved, even if you are just like a silent watcher. Like, I just don't want people to feel like they can't speak up because of being targeted. Like, everyone should be able to criticize someone without fear of retaliation.
Yeah, because critique and commentary as a whole really doesn't care about a lot of things. As long as you're not being weird to kids and animals and dead things, and if you're like not copyright striking people, like the internet has the attention span of a toddler overall. Like you will be able to like talk about someone, and then the internet just forgets that person exists unless they do something really egregious.
I agree fully with that.
But I'm gonna let you go. That way you're able to just decompress, have a better night than what's been going on. Even if it's just you just sitting in pajamas, bundled up under like bedding, watching a nice, soft kids movie.
That actually sounds really nice. I'm not even gonna lie.
It is. I typically watch like kids movies when I have an anxiety attack, personally.
That is fair. But I hope that everyone has a good rest of their day or night. Please be safe. If you take any medications, make sure to take them on time. Make sure to hydrate. I know that I forget to hydrate a lot, so just take care of yourself, and I hope that everyone has a good rest of their day/night.
Thank you for coming on, Chroma. I really do appreciate it. And I hope the
Yeah.
rest of your night is better.
Thank you. I really appreciate you taking the time to do this. And I will let you go now.
Okay. Bye, Chroma.
Bye.
Such a warrior. Like, I know this is like stereotypical to say, but 07's in chat for Chroma. Such an incredibly strong human being. And I am happy to talk to them. I just wish it was on like better circumstances where like it's less painful. But I'm gonna pause the jellyfish. I just figured it'd be something nice and relaxing for you guys. That way, like, it's not a static background. Like as soon as there is socials linked to me, like even if it's just like a Twitch handle, I'm gonna link it in chat for you guys to like show Chroma all the love you can. I wish them so much luck. They've been through so much. They really have been through so much. And they are incredibly strong. Like, I will say this again, I am incredibly proud of Chroma. Just powering through everything, even if they, like, don't really view it as that. But we're gonna go ahead and watch Isaac's Dumpster Fire stream. That's probably still going. Yeah.
Okay, so Minnow Tyrant is someone who is an ex-fan of mine, and also no user, who has this thing. I'm getting rid of. There we go. All right, so if you don't know about something, like specifically someone who had made a who had cropped my opinions on my on my streams, this is a 5 to 6 minute long video by a user who has a
Also, no captions, Elbozo.
I cannot be arsed to pronounce their username. But if you look up my username, you'll find specifically this video. Now I thought the art style looked similar. It reminded me of somebody, but it actually wasn't the art style that clued me in on who this was. It's actually the way they wrote the A's. So this is from Minnow Tyrant's animation. The A's in particular are like the exact same. Like this video, by the way, before anyone says anything, this animation is from 2 years ago. This was made recently. This is a
Okay. Chroma just linked the socials. I'm going to take a moment to wrong thing. I'm gonna take the time to link. I'm gonna take time to link them. Here's the Twitch. Here's the YouTube. Go show some love real quick. I'm gonna get back to the stream thing.
very unique style of A. This is how I usually can clue in on people in my personal, like, this is how I usually clue is that it's pretty important to me in this conversation because I don't think it's as much of a win as about this because it matters frustrating conversation. Very if you don't know, being a pro shipper doesn't mean you just don't. It doesn't mean you only make the content. You also consume very problematic content. That's what makes the whole pro shipper thing and like literally a very frustrating conversation for a lot of people. Like Miss Info has even stated it. It's a dumb argument to get into because what does it matter if someone's a pro shipper or not? Most people like problematic content. So let's talk about this because it's pretty important to me in this conversation because I don't think it's as much of a win as they think it is.
This is actually my Tumblr. Did I link my Tumblr? I'm hoping I did. I'm hoping I did. Hang on. I'm hoping I did. Streamer checks real time. Yeah, it's on here, as well as my Blue Sky, my Twitter, my Newgrounds, I'm sorry, Ko-Fi Throne, and my server. I know, random like self-promo in the middle of stream, but that is important. I kind of didn't hide this. Hey, Tumblr shout out, yeah. But the reason why I never hide it, like, I never hid my opinions. Alright, let's actually have my Tumblr still open. Yeah, this is what, he's primarily reading. I have rules, boundaries, trigger warnings, about me, and commissions. I'm gonna open these in a new tab because he's not gonna really say this about me. I think he only read the about me. I'm a multi-fandom, multimedia, Erogoro artist, and aspiring game developer. I do need to update this, because I no longer put the she, her, or they, he, him in my thing. I love horror, nostalgic-based media, depending on the property, effects, makeup, sweets, creating things, and so on. You can find the full pictures for my cropped artwork on Twitter or Pillowfort. A lot of this is old because I made this like 3 years ago. Yeah, 2023. Yeah, 2 years ago. Stay away from me if you have no age in your bio, or a minor. Stay away from me if you're bigoted. Unless you are asked, don't critique, comment on common art etiquette. I also consider it to be very rude if you critique someone's art unprompted and unwanted. Don't be rude to me, my mutuals, or otherwise. Don't send dick pics. I also from, etc. This is subject to change in the future. Then there's the rules. I showed you how to find it. But yeah. Jujutsu Kaisen, Boyfriend to Death, Till Death Do Us Part, Enough Pie for Us, Sally Face, Journey to the West related media, Noragami, Cult of the Lamb, This Is Not Romance, Bendy and Egg Machine, Outlast, Monster Prom, Dead by Daylight, The Coffin of Amy and Lele, Favor, Binary Star Hero, You and Him, Mononoke, Mystic Messenger, Diabolic Lovers, and Angels of Death. And to answer the question of if it's the game or the anime, it's the anime. I have been like insanely transparent. Yeah. I called out Isaac in his stream going, hi, Abel/Isaac. I see your blog as we speak, and I just want to say I've stated multiple times that I am neither pro or anti-ship. I also did my research on you. I know a little more than I share. Yeah, I do know a little more than I share. XOXO, Gray. I don't know why I said blog there. I think it's just force of habit. But he's gonna try. He tried to say like that I'm a pro shipper and no better than him. I know it is like a very like small complaint. Bro didn't even check your stuff. Ayo, call it, love it. Yeah. Because this is my blog. I can actually pull up my blog in real time to like show people. I have never hidden what I am. I am a unique type of freak. And I'm not gonna change. I am healthy where I am. But yeah.
So I went on to Gray's Tumblr because one of the things people seem to forget is that if you're going to be openly talking about me, I can look into you as a person. I like to study the people who are going to be criticizing me because if they have a moral high ground,
He's making me out to be elaborate, dude.
expect to see a moral high ground. So this is Gray's Tumblr account, and they have this as their main page where they say, hi, welcome to my blog. I am Abyssal Gray. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm just going to say Gray. You can also call me Abyssal, and even call me Gray if it helps. Gray is a lot easier to pronounce. This is going to be pinned to my profile, so you can see important information being before proceeding further. So they have rules, boundaries, trigger warnings about me and their commissions. I didn't care about any of these. I didn't click on any of these things. I wanted to see what's on their front main post because it's important to me to understand who the people who are covering me are. Gray continues saying, beyond this point, under the cut, is going to be the fandoms I frequently I frequent. Please read carefully and enjoy the fandoms I frequent. I want to point out here and now that if you are reading this and not reading the trigger warning list, go read that and then return here. Thank you in advance. So we have Jizuzu Kinno, boyfriend to death, right off the.
I've never hidden the fact that I was in Boyfriend to Death. If you were actually on my account, you could see a lot of it. Like, I never hid any of this. This was front and center. Like, this is one of the first things you see on my account. But from, like, the looks of it, hang on, from the looks of it, I don't want my strawberry cat to just get in the way of a lot of things. But I do want to, like, say this right now. Oh, hang on. I am being DM'd. Oh, it's the group I'm in. Never mind. But I never hid any of this. This is a pinned thing. The thing I just went over with you guys, a lot of this, that's because a lot of the stuff is links. They are links. Honestly, I only poke Isaac for his interests because he totally doesn't care. Never hidden, bro. I didn't like. You never say you like dark things. Yeah, I like dark things. My boundaries, however, are I don't. Even though I did acknowledge I am part of like the T-Cole community, like I barely interact with it. I do plan on making art. But, like, I don't ship the main ship. I actually really despise it, and that's due to trauma things. I like Andrew, I don't like Ashley. And I don't ship Andrew and Ashley. Like, congratulations, Isaac. You know how to click a link. Good job. Like, also, you can also see it right in the description. Hi, I'm Gray. Digital and traditional multi-fandom artist who does random content. If you like my content, like, subscribe, share, and support me on Ko-Fi. While my videos don't feature a lot of my usual, rather adult work, I do not and will not make videos for kids. My target audience is adults. And I'm being pinged. Oh, just someone Isaac reposts a lot. But ooh, it's a link. But he posts it like really dishonestly, like profile. Yeah, I say it right here. This is my Twitter. By the way, if you're a minor, please do not follow my account. Please, please, please. I am not for kids. I don't think any sane person, even if they're a T-Cole fan, would ship Andrew and Ashley. Yeah, I agree with him. But I go 21 plus years old, horror porn, / 18 plus VN dev. If minor / ageless account, VTuber, and Beatrice Vi. The person who made my profile picture right here, I love it so much. And TW for horror and SOW and gore. No? I am so disorganized. My bad, guys.
That is number 2. Which, if you guys don't know, Boyfriend to Death is a dating sim that has rape, dog dick, necrophilia.
I want to correct the Reed Isaac Reed. I don't think he knows how to for. There's not exactly like dog dick. There's werewolf penis. Let's start that out right now. There is werewolf penis. in that fandom. And that is because one of the characters of one of the games is a werewolf. The other is a mentally unstable fox boy. So where's the dog dick coming from? Are we just saying that, like, Vincent from Boyfriend to Death is not, like, is like a dog? Like a whole dog and not a werewolf? Because werewolves and dogs are, like, distinctly different things. Yeah. I gotta emergency mark. Yeah. Images. You know, we're gonna go with this Tumblr image. New tab. Does this look like a dog to you guys? Werewolf dick is better than. I'm guessing you're saying better. Like, does this look like a werewolf? Yes or no? I do kind of like want to ask this question because this is Vincent. This is the dog in question, guys. Does this look like a doggy? I mean, I do want to put this man on a leash, but that's just my opinion. I didn't know that Vincent was a dog, guys. Okay, hear me out. Like, I don't blame you, Ray. That's a man. Yeah, that's a man. This is a whole man. He just turns into that's a whole ass man. This is a man. This is the dog that Isaac is referring to. But just in case, because I don't want Isaac to just try and say, oh, it's fox dick. I do have to, open image. Yeah. Does this look like a little fox, or is it a fox boy? Because Isaac doesn't know what he's talking about. All he knows is Strayed, the big, chubby, greasy man who likes to, and Isaac does. Isaac knows what's in the game a lot more than he's like lets on initially. Because in the game there's a character named Strayed. Let's get this right. Strayed as in spade. Not strayed as in strode or strad. It's strayed. Let's get that right. First of all, put some respect on my murder husband's name. Second of all, one of the endings is where Strayed puts a new hole in you. It's a Foxman. Yeah, this is a Foxman. This is Ren. He is baby. We love him. He's staring into my soul. Isaac probably mad. It's not dog dick. Yeah, it's probably mad because it's not like feral. That this is not feral art. But also another hear me. But I've never hid that I was in these fandoms. I never hid it. I just refuse to use the label pro shipper or anti shipper because like I have some like beliefs that like are like, oh, you're neither pro ship or anti ship. You just really like dark media. Yeah. He likely knows full well that Well, what he's talking about, he just won't say it honestly. Yeah, he's dishonest. He won't get my lore right, chat. He won't get my lore right. But there's a point in the stream that I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna take a break. And then we're gonna... I also refuse to use labels. Labels, at the end of the day, are, like, super dumb. Because, like, things are more nuanced than when it comes to people.
Technically, child endangerment and almost borderline. You can
Hold on, what?
rape, dog dick, necrophilia. Technically.
By the way, I am not denying the necrophilia. I'm just correcting the dog dick thing. One of the characters is a confirmed necrophile, but you never, like, put your weeby in a corpse throughout the game. And I've played the games.
Child endangerment and almost borderline. You can like technically get with Rin, who Rin isn't in the first, is in the second game a child.
Red is not a child. It's more gray, huh? Yeah. Ren was never a child. What are you talking about? Yeah, like a child endangerment argument. Ren, throughout all the games, is not a child. Like, the earliest you see him in Boyfriend to Death 1, despite having, like, the unfortunate curse of the baby face, he is 19 years old. Like, 18, 19 years old. Boyfriend to Death 2, he's over 21. Yukna, the latest reboot, where you see this beautiful bastard. I pet him. He is 19 in this screenshot. I like dark media, and I don't think certain art should be censored, but there are some lines that shouldn't be crossed. Dude just looks young. Yeah, he just looks young. Like, the character's, like... Okay, if you were to go back to the origins of Ren, because I am super autistic, and I know way too much about Boyfriend to Death to be normal, is that this character didn't originally belong to Gababab, the creator of You Kill Me Every Time, Strayed, and the creator of The Price of Flesh. He doesn't even look like a child. I think what is being talked about is, like, the original image of Ren. Hang on, I need to bring it up. Mark, babysit chat. Like, when I say this guy does not look, hang on, I'm gonna get the Boyfriend to Death 1 fic thing up here. Okay. Oh, wow, that is super tiny. That is not what I wanted. Oh, Billy. Thank you. Oh, no, that's a stream. I am not getting copyrighted by Billy. You can't make me. No. No. Oh, here it is. Tab. Let's see if I can find more images. Because when I say, like, Ren does look, unfortunately, really, really young, I am not lying. Opening the tab. Open image tab. But, here is Boyfriend to Death 1 version Ren. Yeah, he unfortunately has a baby face. I'm so sorry, guys. I need to take a bio break. Hang on. I really need this bio break.
One bag, infinite possibilities. Kate Spade.
Come there, honey. It's okay. No. You need to be careful, baby. I'm back. Hang on. But yeah, I never hid what I was. Isaac just really thinks he has something. He thought this was a gotcha. That's what kills me a little bit. Finally, see Isaac finishing up. Yeah.
But the fact that he's in the first game stuck with Strad just in general as like
Strayed. Put some respect on my murder husband's name.
a massive trigger warning, by the way. I'm just saying, like, you can't.
Strayed is a trigger warning within himself, let's be honest.
You can't sit here and tell me Boyfriend to Death and Boyfriend to Death Part 2 and Till Death Do Us Part. You can't sit there and tell me, oh yes, I love all of these things. They have enough pie for us. Sally Face, A Journey to the West, Norgum.
Enough Pie for Us is actually made by a mutual of mine. I really love the game. I just really do.
Norm. I can't pronounce that. I think it's an anime. They like Cult of the Lamb, which I'm gonna be kind of real.
Okay. The thing he's struggling to say is Noragami, which is Noragami's stray god.
If they weren't being such a tool to me right now, I actually think Gray and I would have a lot in common as like in the sense that we like the same things. I like that they put in for TINR. This is not romance. They put in Bendy and the Ink Machine, Outlast, and if there was one thing I know about Outlast is from my friend Miss Info. They like Monster Prom, which is fine, A Dead by Daylight, The Coffin of Andy and Layla.
Never hit it. Never. Can you turn him up a bit? He's on max volume. He is on max volume both here and OBS. Hang on. I'm gonna see if I can turn up the properties. No. I'm gonna see if I can advanced properties. Trade can be a trigger warning along with shimmy for mouthwashing. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this up to 150. See if that does anything.
You put Coffin of Andy. You frequent these communities. I just said I like the game. I'm not in the community. You like Monster Prom, Bendy and the Ink Machine, Outlast, and if there was one thing I know about.
Okay, is that working? I just have to play with OBS settings. Is he louder? Is Isaac louder? Or do I need to crank it up to 200? I'm just waiting to see, Yes. Okay, good. Because we've been having audio issues. A bit louder. You know what? Vince, I'm gonna see if 250 works. You'll let me know if it's like too loud.
Atlas is from my friend Miss Info. They like Monster Prom, which is fine. A Dead by Daylight. The Coffin of Andy and Lele.
Okay, was everyone able to hear that loud and clear? I have to fiddle with my, like, boom, wonderful. Good.
You put Coffin of Andy. You frequent these communities. I just said I like the game. I'm not in the community of.
I don't think you're not in the community. Good. We can all hear this guy now.
The Coffin of Andy and Lele. So you're telling me you're going to call me a necrophile, an incestuous pedophile, whatever the fuck?
No, I called you a necropedozoo. Keep up, Isaac.
But you're going to tell me you're a fan of the Coffin of Andy and Lele? That is, okay, arguably, the main center point is incest. Oh, watch this. They're going to tell me I don't support it.
Actually, the main center point is, the psychology. Like, is the, titular Andrew and Lele, who, the narrative really doesn't like. Because you're not supposed to root for them. Even if it's to get together, you're not supposed to root for them. Isaac had an alt YouTube channel with a Coffin of Andy and Lele playlist. Did he pick the incest route?
Motherfucker, you just said you frequent these communities. If you like these things, you're a pro shipper.
If you like these things, you're a pro shipper. Isaac understanding media alert. That's because he's not enjoying the medium for how it is. I don't know, I didn't watch it. I think we're all spared from watching that. Isaac can't grasp the concept of unreliable narrator. Yeah, because as you play the game, The Coffin of Andy and Lele, neither Andrew Graves or Ashley Graves are reliable narrators. At all. He actually said in a past stream, if all you're thinking about is incest, then you're the weirdo. About the game, so, self call out? Yeah, that does sound like a self call out. And here's the thing, I like Dead by Daylight because it's a game where you get to be like a survivor killer. He enjoys the media. He only enjoys the media if he goes. Like a lot of the fandoms I'm in is like goon media, but it's not always the media because Angels of Death, one of the main protagonists is a minor, so I don't goon to it. I mean, if it's like Isaac Foster, maybe, but why the hell does it sound like Isaac is pretty close to flipping out like Lion Maker did? Like, sheesh. It does. Oh, it does. He does sound like that.
I'll listen to the voice note in just a second, Miss Info. They like Favor. Brandy Star Hero. You and him.
Brandy Star Hero? Brandy Star Hero. It's Binary Star Hero.
Mononoke.
Mononoke is a really pretty anime. I watch all the movies. And I watch the show a lot. Like, Isaac, if you consume dark media, Isaac assumes if you consume dark media, you're gooning to it. Like, some of it I do, some of it I don't. Some of it I was just like, wow, this is fucked up. Give me more. Like, If Isaac ever found dark romance, he would be calling all the people who read dark romance pro shippers.
Mystic Messenger, which literally has kidnapping and borderline sexual assault to use.
You keep Mystic Messenger out of your mouth. And plus, Diabolical Lovers is actually worse because you're used as like blood supply for vampires, and there's so much sexual assault.
Don't get me started. Dokubai Lovers, and then
Diabolic, not diabolic. Diabolic.
Angels of Death. I bet they're into the anime of Angels of Death. I'm gonna fucking lose my shit.
He already sounds like he's gonna lose. Isaac never learned to read. No, he learned how to read. He just doesn't know how to comprehend. Bro, I was about to say it for like and follow because ghouls are dateable.
And this list is subject to change. However, I went onto their page right now. It did not change. So
Yeah, because I haven't had time to do it. And I keep forgoing. I keep forgetting. That is key. I keep forgetting, and when I do remember, I just don't have the time.
So this is their page.
Like, for a long time, I wasn't really active on, like, Tumblr. Yeah, for, like, a long time, I wasn't active on Tumblr. I would only, like, get on Tumblr to read Jujutsu Kaisen smut of my husband, of my husband, Suguru Gato. I'm sure Hancock is a desirable. Oh, like the problem isn't like the media, it's the reading comprehension, because just learning how to like read the words isn't all that is associated with reading. He lacks basic reading comprehension. Because most likely, he was allowed on the internet way too young.
This is public. They're telling me that what I'm doing is horribly atrocious.
You made rape revenge art of someone's trauma OC. And you keep sexualizing Pinkie Pie. You're an admitted paraphile. You told people that your partner is a necrophile. Yeah, he doesn't understand what he's reading.
Meanwhile, they're into these communities. This is ridiculous. This is a fucking cult. And then continue.
This is a fucking cult. He does not know what a cult is beyond Cult of the Lamb. That's really cute, though.
There's like, look at their tags. They're pin tags.
My pin tags. Welcome to my blog, Minors DNI. Ageless DNI, 18 plus content, 18 plus account, 18 plus only, Twitch, asks open. I do need to adjust the tags a little bit. There's a difference between writing about dark topics and making porn against someone's wishes despite them. Hang on, I need to find that. I need to find that. Do my downloads. I don't have it. I don't have the base thing. And I'm gonna have to get into the LAN server. Go hop in and hop out. Please don't notice me. Please don't notice me. Okay, we're just gonna have the soundboard real quick.
This is extortion!
There we go. Now I'm gonna hang up the phone before someone discovers I'm in here and tries to. That's really concerning. Like, it's unfortunately likely that Isaac was hanging out with with creeps and in turn becoming a freak himself. What the fuck? That's so screwed up. Oh my goodness, Doodle Tones, run! Oh no! I ran. They're a runner, they're a trickster. But, he really thinks this is a gotcha. That tickles me. Like, not in a sexual way. That just absolutely, like, tickles. Just him saying, oh, they're a hypocrite. I never denied it.
Fucking the welcome blog. Minors do not interact. Obviously, minors do not interact. Ageless. No shit, Sherlock. 18 plus content. 18 plus account. 18 plus only. Twitch. Asks Dark Media. You're a pro shipper.
I am not a pro shipper. I am not a pro shipper. I will say this to the cows come home. I am not a pro shipper. I am not an anti-shipper. I am not an anything shipper. I am a grown adult in my 20s. I am 23.
Pro shipper calling out another pro shipper. This is
He really thought he ate with this. He really did thought he ate with this.
stupid. Like, this is just stupid. Alright, I gotta take a look at what my friend Miss Info had sent. I'm
Also,
ruffled.
I'm just now seeing this because it's like white on like a white-ish background up here. 18 plus. That is not enough.
This is being hypocritical at best.
I like some dark shit. Yeah.
Hey guys, so as your resident Outlast enjoyer, I just want to read off a bunch of stuff that happens in the games. Okay, let's go. Breaker is a rapist. Eddie is a sexist and misogynist and does a lot of body mutilation towards the men. Coyle is a literal KKK member twice. He was in the KKK twice. Franco fucked his stepmom. Val is a rapist. Knott is an incestuous rapist cult leader. Wernicke is a literal Nazi. There is cannibalism. There is necrophilia. There is incest thanks to Otto and Aurora Cress. And also Franco, as mentioned before. Same with Gooseberry. Same with Eddie because he was assaulted by his uncle and his father. There is so much fucked up shit in the Outlast.
My favorite character from Outlast is the Wall Rider. I'm not a pro shipper. You say as Isaac drives you into the asylum. But I'm not. I'm like seriously not. Also, to correct Little Miss Info, who like naturally assumes I'm into the human characters. No, I'm into the Wall Rider. The Wall Rider. Just to like Wall Rider Outlast. This guy. The Wall Rider. You know, the guy who like kills multiple people in the asylum. This guy. Like, hello? It says right here. The Wall Rider, also known as the Swarm, is the primary antagonist of Outlast and an antagonist in Outlast Whistleblower. He rides on the walls. It is the source of madness that seems to infect most of the asylum's inhabitants and the deity of Father Martin's religion and his followers. I'm a monster fucker. I never hit it. You assumed I'd be in the Gluskin or Coyle or anyone else. No, I like the Wall Rider. I want the Wall Rider to come back.
Games, like, you guys have literally no idea. It's my favorite character from the games. Eddie Gluskin is a CSA victim who mutilates men to create brides because he's just that fucked up. Anyways, happy early birthday towards me. Okay, bye.
I want to bring this up. I am not knocking Little Miss Info's husbando Gluskin. A lot of people really like Eddie Gluskin. I come to appreciate the character because I like his fit. And I can understand why Gluskin does what he does. He's a piece of shit. But good luck trying to knock my understanding of Outlast. I was there when it was written. I was there when I found the game through Markiplier, actually. I just like horrors. No noise. Oh noise. Yeah, I just like the horrors that persist.
Again, I don't have a problem with people liking dark media. I don't have a single problem with any of the things Gray likes. But it's
Then why did you bring it up? Why'd you bring it up, Isaac? Why did you bring up what I like? Because why I bring up a lot of your issues? I pointed out because you're an admitted paraphone.
interesting to see Gray have such a massive stick up their ass about me as a person, and yet not realizing that maybe you might be getting upset because you personally can't perform nor like this kind of stuff publicly, so because you have to bash other people, right?
I can't perform or like stuff publicly. What stuff, Isaac? Because if I'm liking it, I'm on the receiving end of their freakiness. Like, I said this, like, in either JJ's server, one of my servers, or in DMs to somebody. I said, I gotta find it actually. It's like the funniest thing said. I have to find it. I have to find it. Oh, they talk about the stream. I'm just trying to find it. I think it's in this. Somewhere in here. I think it's in main chat. It's somewhere over the rainbow. I know I said this somewhere. I say a lot of out-of-pocket things. Oh, I said here, I love how he's absolutely crashing out about the fact that I'm in the boyfriend to death community and trying to say my point isn't valid. Pointing out my point isn't valid about the ending where he stabs and uses you as a toy. You have erectile dysfunction. Bold of you to assume I didn't consent. Yeah. Oh boy, I'm anticipating my part. Oh, I really want to react to your part. Your part makes me giggle like a little goblin.
So that way you're perceived on having a moral high ground. Gray is no better than me in the content that I like.
Gray is no better than me, guys. Gray's no better than me, guys. I never claimed to be better than you. I think that's kind of a given that I don't like children or animals or dead bodies. I think dead bodies are icky.
And the same thing goes to literally everyone else involved, especially Jade. Jade's still into the shit. Yeah, they have no room to judge. And again, I don't care. I don't care if you like Cockney Vandy and Lele. I don't care if you like Boyfriends to Death. I like a Boyfriend to Death. Strad is literally my favorite character to date. I love.
I want to point out that Strayed would have just gotten rid of you. He don't like you like that, bro. I really need to like play I really need to play one of the games. I think I'm gonna like play Doll Maker at one point. So I really want to play Doll Maker. Like I found like the archive for the game. God, the backtracking. Holy shit. Yeah.
Strad. I love all.
Maybe the wall rider has erectile dysfunction, and that's why you can't perform. God forbid we don't like Isaac. We don't like that Isaac likes things that can't consent, like at all. Kids, animals, and corpses.
All the fucked up things he does. But you cannot have such a moral stick up your ass because heaven forbid I do it. I perform the stuff that I like in art and media, so that way I don't perform this stuff in real life. Like, okay.
But real life isn't gonna be enough for you coming up. Or no, drawing it isn't gonna be enough for you. That's the point. That's what everyone is trying to say to you, Isaac. Because here's the thing, as much as I dunk on him for being a paraphile, paraphilias are like serious things. Because a paraphilia causes harm to not only the people suffering from it, but from the people around the person suffering from the paraphilia. It is a disorder. It is a medical issue. And a lot of, and this was pointing out to me, like a lot of paraphiles who are like really, really into kids, due to the stigma, will not just admit it because they're afraid of the stigma. I'm all on board for you getting help. It's just that you're actively refusing to get the help.
I'm with Vlad, right? If I wasn't with Vlad, who knows what the fuck would be happening with me right now?
That is not something you should be saying, dude. Dude, that implies that you would have been like an offending paraphile if it wasn't for Vlad. My guy, this is not the take you should be having. Rebel Race, dude, you shouldn't be getting. You shouldn't. Dude, you should be getting treatment with a professional. Don't just be like drawing as your only therapy. Yeah, and art therapy is to be used in tandem with therapy. I personally am not against therapy. I just cannot afford it. Isaac, please get help. I want you to get help. Yeah, everyone's just saying get help. Because this is a serious thing. Because animals, for example, animals, when they feel threatened, will attack. Like, that is a terrifying condition. It is a terrifying condition. Like, my guy, that is not what you should be saying. That was not how you thought it was, my guy. That's actually like, horrifying. That implies that you would have been like an offender. Like, you would have been on the offender registry by now.
I can't wrap my head around it. I honestly can't. If you didn't want me to read that, by the way, Gray, you probably shouldn't have it posted publicly on your YouTube.
It's pinned to my Tumblr for everyone to read. That wasn't private. That's the point. That's the point of a pinned post on your profile. How else are people supposed to know, hey, if you don't like what I post, don't look at it. That's why I had the trigger warnings.
YouTube channel where I can easily click the link. You know, the thing you complained about me doing on my Tumblr account.
While my videos don't feature a lot of my usual rather adult content. I do not and will not make videos for kids. My target audience is adults. Did he just admit to potentially committing a horrific crime if fucking Vlad wasn't there? Yeah. Yeah, he really said that. Full chest and all. Haha, gotcha. I read your pinned post. You're done for, Gray. List of things that can't consent. Children, animals, and corpses. You hurt real people and chopped it down to womp womp. Yep. Oh, wrong thing. Wrong thing. Right here.
Your Tumblr is connected to your YouTube account, and therefore children can see it. YouTube.
My Tumblr's not for kids. My YouTube is not for kids. None of my socials are for kids. None of my socials are for kids. Also, there's also drunk people or drug people too. Don't forget. Yeah, it does land under CNC, but that's yeah. Don't try to engage in sexual intercourse with people who cannot consent even under the influence. That is based Rin. We're gonna see a lot of based Rin moments.
Dipshit, it's the same bar follows you too. Don't even start. Don't fucking play this game with me. I get why you yell at people for the fact that they get in call with you. And here's the thing, Gray, I'm still open to having a conversation with you, a civil one.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
But you have got to stop pretending like you're a great person when you're just as bad as I am. You are.
When I heard that, yeah, CNC is fine, but IRL, no. Yeah. CNC, the role play is fine as long as your partner is ultimately consenting at the end, even if they're not in the moment. Don't commit a crime.
All are on the same level as me.
Just don't fuck living things or once living things that can't consent. Based rave above.
You're all just as bad as me.
All just as bad as me. The cope. I can practically huff the copium. These people want civil convos, but lose their minds and lie. Yeah. He didn't want a civil conversation. He wanted to talk over me. The whole time.
You can either take that as I'm not that bad and therefore Isaac's not that bad, or you can take it as, oh, well, I don't want to be compared to Isaac, so continue to, hide your philias in your little...
What philias do I have? I really like dark media philia. I hyperfixate on a lot of things philia. What philias do I have, Isaac?
The get the fuck out of my stream sent me. It's so funny. I'm so glad people recorded it. That was actually really funny. Also, this is the same as cartoon bad guys monologuing while they're on the intercom. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't sent porn to people without their consent. Go let that message through because I don't know why Automod's just. What philias? Yeah, what philias? Yeah, you like grown men. Disgusting. Joking. I like grown men. Like, I am like really, I really like grown men. That's why I'm calling Strayed my murder husband. Because he's a hairy man. You can tell he's a man, not a child.
Yeah, I agree. I'm trying to think of other things because I was initially going to cover the stream. I was going to cover my Google Doc. Very similar to the fact that I just think it's funny. I think it's funny. Oh, what's this? All right, great. I'm going to add you, but I need you to...
Yeah. It took him like a second because I hunted down his Discord information because he made it public, right? So I know like what it is. And I sent that friend request so I can speak to him. He's absolutely projecting it at this point. Yeah.
understand that if you're going to get in call with me and you're going to get mad at me, then I need you to understand this is my stream. You're going to respect me and my viewers, and you are not going to act out.
Note that he says this.
All right? Okay. Because I'm telling you this right now, Gray, we're going to play civilly. We're not playing bad cop right now.
We're playing civilly. We're not playing bad cop.
All right. Yes, by the way, Gray did add me. So Gray's watching. Hi, Gray.
Hi, Isaac.
Oh, wow, Gray, that was fast. Oh, I probably should make sure people will be able to hear you. 1 second, Gray, hold on. I just gotta make sure people will be able to hear you, okay? Okay, yeah, people should be able to hear you.
This is where, like, he was having trouble with his, Discord, because Discord somehow messes up all the time. A lot. And it's, like, evil. A Bolshevik. Bolshevik? He sounds like a discipline teacher. He does. He really does.
Hello, what's up?
Give me 1 second. Okay.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, what's up?
You said you were still open for a call, so I decided to take you up on your offer. I want to say this right now, though, because I don't want any... Yeah, this is me. Oh, hello.
I can't hear Gray.
Am I muted?
Gray, I can't hear you.
Give me 1 second.
I don't know if you guys... Is Gray talking? I can't hear Gray. Gray is talking. I can't hear Gray.
You hear me now?
Gray, I can't hear you, like, at all. Why can't you guys hear him, but I can't?
Why us? He's so concerned with others if he has paraphilias. Yeah, it is projection.
Or them. I can't hear them. Sorry. Hold on, Gray. I can't hear you at all.
I'm trying to, like, move past this because we already heard the call between me and Isaac.
That they aren't going to apologize to Ed. Shocker. Yeah, I'm aware it was pointless, Vlad. I'm aware. You deliberately worked me up. Fuck, I'm not dealing with this shit. Okay? I'm not fucking...
Also,
I don't care.
What I am going to say is that your pictures of you and your partner were very inappropriate to share. Oh, chats keep disappearing because YouTube's stinky and likes to hide things. I'm trying to, like, make sure like, as much people is YouTube. Yeah, YouTube has an issue with a lot of things. Okay.
Alright, bye. I'm not fucking talking to you. I am not talking to
This
Gray.
is post-crash up.
Fuck off. I'm not talking to this person anymore. No, fuck off, Gray. Yeah, I'm not dealing with this shit. I am almost positive Gray is streaming right now, too. I'm not doing this.
I'm streaming now. I wasn't streaming when this call happened. I did try to record it, but it just didn't happen.
You did not come onto my stream telling me how to calm down when you deliberately worked me up. Fuck off.
How did I work you up? By asking you questions? By asking you questions. You know, you wanted to talk. I was willing to talk. But when I started asking questions, you weren't being civil. Because, remember, chat, he said I had to be civil.
At least they admitted that they aren't going to apologize to Ed. Shocker.
Of course I'm not going to apologize for telling you to, eat Tide Pods. Go take a swim.
Yeah, I'm aware it was pointless, Vlad. I'm aware. Bunny, if you're okay with, hold on.
Oh, this is where Bunny joins. This is where Bunny joins.
They absolutely rage baited me. Absolutely.
I baited him. I just baited him. I wasn't even trying to. I just baited him. Oh, this is so hard to take seriously.
Hopefully, people will be able to hear Bunny.
Hey.
There we
Oh my
go.
gosh.
Hi, what's up?
Hi. So I just wanted to just say
Oh, this is Bunny just molding over the interview that they consented to.
a few things because again, I hate having to do this, but I just really want to voice my opinion from someone, you know, who cares about you, Isaac. And I think this is a message for, I guess, any.
If you cared about Isaac, you would be trying to get him help. You would be trying to discourage a lot of his behaviors, not enabling it. That is not a friend. That is an enabler.
One who's a third party in the situation. If this doesn't tell you the type of people that we're dealing with, I don't know what else does.
I literally
Isaac-
tried. I tried.
Bunny, comfort me. I'm sad. Bunny, comfort me. I'm sad. Evil. Evil. By the way, for a reminder, Bunny self-ships with, yeah, this is a self-ship. That is, Harlan Ellison, the writer behind I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. Just as am, in a very questionably aged looking self-insert. Like, why? Okay. Good, it's 1-800. You can fuck a different body if you sign a contract. That's funny. Yeah. Am would hate. Am would hate them. Am would hate them. That says a lot. Yeah, this says a lot. But this is like a self-ship. By the way, for everyone who knows, just to block this account, no brigading. No brigading. We're going to behave in my chat. This is Sugary Switchblade on Tumblr. That is 1-800-DustBunny's new alias. If you're going to the account, block them only. No harassment and shit, okay? Okay.
Tried.
Like, Isaac clearly, like, okay. Isaac pointed out the fact that Gray openly tells him to kill himself, to off himself, and then Gray has the audacity to laugh and say we'll do it again.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna do it again. And?
This is the type of people we're dealing with. And if as a third party person, if you want to listen to that side, go right ahead. But I just think you need to realize who the people are that you're listening to.
Mm-hmm.
I got mad in both the stream where I talked to Miss Info and the stream where I talked to Bunny because they were willfully lying to me. I'm also a Yumi shipper, aka self-shipper. Yeah, we all love self-shippers here. I self-ship with Suguru Gato, and Suguru Gato is not a great person.
I was on Gray's stream being nothing but respectful and kind, and it was still used against me. Which, well, they tried. It's really not against me. It's all it is just a recording of me trying.
Oh no, that's jellyfish.
Wanted this to be so super public as people made it. This was
period.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean,
He should have been
I
working
get
it out
that.
properly with therapists. I get it. Art therapy is a thing, but it needs to be supervised by a professional.
Well, yeah, I mean, again, I can't speak for Isaac. I can only say my opinions and my perspective of things. And obviously we can agree to disagree on certain things. Obviously, like anything sent to you, obviously I gave you the video and you're just trying to like that there are false screenshots, like just constructive. Thing is, I believe like certain laws like aren't universal because like I know in some places, you know, being LGBTQ is a crime. That doesn't make it right. So
there is a lot of I get it. There are some laws that are just fucking stupid. I heard there was like one law about like we're gonna look at this art. How many lizards you can have in a trench coat?
Yeah, exactly. Like crazy stuff like that. So I believe laws aren't necessarily universal and some laws aren't right. But I think to accuse Isaac of something that would be illegal in one place that he's not even in, like a country, for example, I think that's a little silly Billy. But that's just me. Again, I'm not here to talk about Isaac. I just want to say that if you need context for anything that is levied against me, what I need to say in regards to myself off. I see, but to me that's just an assumption. And again, I think I know that Isaac.
How is it an assumption?
I should rephrase. I think that's an assumption of Isaac, if that's what you're trying to say.
But you can see like the warning signs, right? Because
yes, but I want to clarify that
desensitized to it. The more he like continues to draw it or consume art very similar, and it may develop into a worse thing, and he will probably. I'm not saying yes or no, but hypothetically, he may get into a lot of legal trouble.
I will disagree, mainly because I know Isaac and Vlad are only strictly attracted to each other. Anything that they engage with is only with each other. They do not find anyone else attractive, nor do I think they would find any other, like...
See what I mean? See what I mean? Now, I get that Bunny was expecting to just talk about their stuff, but I was talking about their stuff because they're friends with Isaac. And Bunny is an enabler. And when it comes to things like paraphilias, you have to keep in mind the people around the paraphile. I know, guilt by association, gay, very gay. But there's a difference between, I think this is pretty harmless even. No, the person depicted here is not Am. It's very specifically the author, Harlan, as in Bunny, not Am. I am a little off-put by how short Bunny's thing is. And how, like, very babified the face is. That's only, like, the real complaint. Otherwise, my main complaint about this is the fact that this is Thomas, like, how this is Harlan Ellison. The, very much dead author.
Trying to have open dialogue, and Gray was just badgering me and interrupting me every time
I was badgering Bunny by asking Bunny questions. Because, oh, it's not like, the title of the stream, the title of the stream. It's not like the titles of the past few streams were about Isaac. I thought it was the AI Am. It's basically the appearance of an actual dead man, but the personality of Am. Okay, shipping yourself with a real person isn't good.
I tried to give them a cohesive answer, and they did that with you. Every time you tried to answer their question, they're like, "Oh, what about this?" or "What about this?" or "What about this?"
They brought up Tails, and I was like, I don't care. God, I don't care.
Yeah, it's like, okay,
Of course I'm gonna bring up the Tails doll. I brought it up in almost every stream where you interview one of these freaks. Short women are a thing. Like, both my mom and sister are, like, painfully short. Like, I am taller than... Who's not the best? Short women is 5'6". My issue with, like, the self-ship, like, Sona in general is, like, how babified the face is. But I literally told Bunny in that interview that I have a baby face. Reach his shoulders. I think when drawing, they made the mistake of making the bunny character a lot shorter than written. I am being incredibly charitable with that.
Let's get to the topic at hand. Oh, but you're waffling, Isaac.
Oh yeah,
You're waffling. You're so mad. Hold on, Isaac. No, no,
Bunny's so mad about the interview.
no, hold on.
You
Isaac.
can
Let's take a
tell.
minute. We have to breathe. We have to calm down, Isaac. I don't know, dude. Anyways, I just wanted to come on here really quick. Fuck you, Gray. I tried to be nice and respectful and have an open dialogue about you, or about me with you, and all you did was spit in my face. And yeah, to everyone listening, just keep in mind that that's what the other side is doing. I've only ever been trying to be nice and polite to the people who have criticisms about me, and that's how we're treated. So yeah, fuck you, Gray. Fuck you, Jade. Fuck you, JJ, and everyone else involved.
I never said I wasn't gonna be mean to you. Hello? I never said I wasn't gonna be mean. Yee, Bunny angry. Yeah, Bunny's so pissed because Bunny made the mistake of lying to me. I will quickly find out if you're lying to me. If I don't find out then, I find out soon. Because Bunny lied to me about what they've been doing. If you're wondering what Bunny has been doing, part 2 / the beginning of part 3 of my Isaac coverage. Yeah, they should change it, but they're not going to change it. Because, like Isaac, they don't take criticism. That's what I'm saying. Just block the account. Bro really thought because they were nice that you wouldn't be mean. Exactly. And I'm gonna come at you with like the harder questions. I was asking about Isaac because friends tend to know a lot more about the people that they're friends with, even if it's not the perspective. I've even asked, hey, from your perspective, can you answer this question? And they were like trying to bob and weave and justify what Isaac and Vlad have been doing. I never guaranteed I was gonna be nice. Never guaranteed. Because here's the thing. The Bunny interview happened after the Little Miss Info interview. I was mean without warning. I'm not going to warn people if I'm going to be mean to them. They won't talk to me then. Because, yeah, even though I sound really mean, I'm asking important questions.
Suck my farts. Bye.
All right, Miss Info says they want to be next. I mean, yeah, I'm game. Miss Info, you want in? I'll call you up right now. This is so funny. I'm just having a bunch of my friends pop up. Hey, Miss Info.
You know, Isaac, if you're using OBS, since I know you're watching my content, if you're using OBS, you can, like, crank that to 900 and do it that way. You can raise the microphone volume.
Guys, it's the fucking Outlast girl!
I didn't
Oh
realize
my God.
this. I didn't realize this until just now after Bunny was just talking. They called me what did they call me? A paraphiliac?
A paraphile. A paraphile. You know what I'm talking about. Don't act like you don't. You're actively lying.
A paraphile. They're trying to say that you're a paraphile, which, by the way,
You're an admitted paraphile. What? You're an admitted paraphile. Hang on. Do I still have the screenshot? Isaac just... Oh, here it is. Here it is. We're all past, like, a large majority of my There we go. Yeah, they're an admitted pedophile. It says here. Me and Vlad do plan on seeing a therapist soon to talk about our paraphilies. Paraphilies. I think it's because of my trauma. Don't leave, don't leave, don't leave. Don't. I will not tolerate lies on Beyonce's internet.
I realized I misunderstood what they were saying, but they weren't gonna listen to me anyway.
Oh my god, I'm so tired. Dude, I am just trying to draw some birthday art, and all I hear is Gray being like, yeah, and I tell you to kill yourself again. Okay, that totally makes me want to join your side.
They're so hyper fixated on the fact that I say I'd do it again. They're not seeing the issue of this. Good golly, Miss Molly.
Hi, dude. Listen, Gray. I know you're probably listening to this, so I'm just gonna say this right now. First off, who's your favorite Outlast character? I asked this multiple times in the chat. I need to know. But also,
my favorite Outlast character is the Wall Rider.
Here's the thing. I genuinely do try to be nice to people whenever I first speak to them.
Were you? Because there was more than one person in control of that account.
Yes, I did have control of the account, but none of us actually typed on there. Me, Isaac, and Bunny all had control of the account, but none of us typed in there. The only person that typed in there was Danny.
So you had control of an account that shared revenge porn of Raytana Ascension's Trauma OC.
Revenge porn? You think the Minky Pie porn is revenge porn?
Yes, it is. It's a form of revenge porn because it was made to spite an actual person who made that.
No, it's porn of a fucking pony, OC.
That pony
It's porn of a
had
fictional
meaning.
character.
Okay, hypothetically, if I drew non-consensual gore of Isaac's character, would he or would he not throw a fit?
He wouldn't care. It's a fucking goat, OC. I wouldn't care if you drew porn or gore of my OC. I would just think you're cringe.
First of all, I want to say this. I would never draw this of I would not draw the character because I'm sorry to anyone who plays Gacha Life here. This looks like a minor to me. I'm sorry. So what makes it think? Okay, what makes you think that it was ever okay for the account to post that art? An art which, in style, is very much Isaac's doing.
Well, obviously, first off, he never said that it wasn't his art. He literally posted it to his Blue Sky, which shout out, by the way. Apparently they want them to... I desperately want them to seek help. I got an email. Oh. It's an ad. Oh, I'm getting, like, people sent to my Blue Sky hand. And it's not, like, anyone from Isaac's camp. It's from somebody else. Da 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 da. Gotta screenshot that real quick before I block this account. Boop. There we go. And I just go into Twitter. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Say don't do that. Please and thanks. That was odd. I need to check my thing. No, not that one. Another one. Your post visibility. Wait, hang on. 8:30. To me. Very long. 8:30. Oh, I've been. Oh, Side Scribbles communities decided to falsely block, like falsely how do oh, it's just limited reach. I could just bite that. But yeah, Side Scribbles community has decided to on your post and selecting. I'm not doing that. Ah, there it is. Learn more. No, don't knock out my phone. Yes, they do. Not harassment and abuse. This is falsely flagged. I can't believe I have to go through this. This is harassment. This is a false flag. What other posts have been like flagged? What are you doing? Okay, I got that done. I know I'm really quiet. Sai being a jerk again? Yeah, Sai's being a jerk again. Hang on. Well, I can't really show a lot of this because it shows posts. Hang on. There we go. We're not getting flashback by Subaru Wiener. By Yummy Han, it says, or they say, I don't know. Why did you block Sai, coward? Did you realize none of your bullshit witchcraft would work on her? No, it's just Sai's annoying. Sai's annoying to deal with. Like, I can talk shit all I want, but it's not gonna change the fact that, the fact that Sai... Apparently Sai's White Knights are, like, defending Milady's honor. Oh no, I'm gonna be accused of, sexual harassment again, guys. Because I made an observation of, you probably masturbate to Stockholm. Which I am still of that opinion, and that is just my opinion. Because she wants to be the perpetual victim? Question mark? Yeah. 42. Actually. Maybe 43. Even playing. Or these. Either way, she's in her 40s. Okay. Like, I could make, like, another Sai. Like, another Sai stream, but I won't. Because that would be a waste of my time. Right? Hi, JJ Bun. How are you? She's like 42, 43 years old. And her White Knights are just coming to defend their
I
my
understand
lady.
it's hard to reach out to people, especially if you obviously have like some sort of bias or vendetta against them, that it's really hard to play nice. Believe me, I know I've spoken to literal pro shippers and pedophiles. I know. But at the same time, you can't just say, yeah, no, I told you to kill yourself and I'll do it again, without people, you know, maybe thinking that's a little bit weird. I'm just gonna say this right now.
Because apparently she wanted to argue with me on how I should be reporting, like, Lily Orchard to the Canadian officers, even though she has the fic. Sai has the fic. Isn't the problem taken care of? Man, the logic of these people. Yeah, June the King made like a really great video. And I think she's just fighting tooth and nail for relevance.
I don't think that the way that Gray and other people that are talking about you right now are handling the situation, it's not gonna be good for either side.
No.
It's not doing anything good. It's the way that Gray told you to calm down when they were literally crashing out is crazy.
Oh, no,
they
for
were literally
real.
saying,
I was crashing out? I was crashing out. Please, explain
No,
why I crashed out. How did I crash out? Hi, Jesse. Stupid Sai. Sai is like old enough to be like my mother or something. And she's acting like this on Beyonce's internet. Like, I don't understand. Why shouldn't I block her? Like, I have a right to block. Not good for either side. What did I do? You didn't do anything. They just really, really want you to have like the spine of a jellyfish.
no, you have to calm down. You, the 29-year-old man, you have to calm down. It's so
I could hear him raising his voice. Like, actively in real time. Of course I'm gonna say, hey, it's okay. Calm down. Take a drink of water. Do what you need to do. You can even drink Mountain Dew. Also, I watched the stream and saw you join. I just want to clarify, I'm not pretending to be 13 years old. That's not who I was referencing, JJ Bun. I was referencing the, referencing a Tumblr user that goes by JBunnyBest. I just call Isaac the wicked bitch of the West. Oof. Wow. Oh, watch Sai try to defend Isaac and someone I'm gonna mention here, who's probably gonna have a fire under its ass when I mention it. I am not a Lio Orbiter. I'm just mutuals with the guy on Twitter. Yeah, I'm mutuals with the guy on Twitter. Like, no kidding, hang on. Wait, no, wrong guy. Wow. Man bad. Yeah, it says here. Follows you, and I'm following him. We're mutuals. Like, he barely knows me. What it looks like the rest of us, they fight the rest of the day. When they fight for days on end. Dude, king too. Oh, this is just so hilarious. I'm kinda just here. Yeah, you're kinda just here. Oh, that's fine. Not enough. Please don't flash my bang me with porn. I don't want to get banned. Ew.
So stupid.
Okay, I have stated it multiple times. I have anger management issues. So when people tell me to calm down, it just makes me more angry. I cannot. People know that. People know that is like a hair trigger of I'm about 5 seconds from bashing my hand against the fucking wall.
No, for real. And the fact that like they just decided, hey, not only I'm gonna tell you to calm down, but I'm the one that aggravated you in the first place.
So I just can't let up. Yeah, like I got sick of the conversation for days. And I'm like, girl, don't you have like anything to do in the day? Don't you have to pee? Don't you have like parasocial vendetta ahoy? Yeah.
Yeah, no, for real. And guess what, Buggy? It literally pinpointed it. Fucking Gray is absolutely doing abuser behavior. That is.
This is where I get mad. This is where I get mad. Abuser behavior. Abuser. What? Huh? For just telling you to calm down? Get something to drink? No time for peeing. Someone insulted Isaac. No, the size stuff is a different thing. Vinyl. The size stuff is a different thing. I keep asking Sai to show proof. Lesbophobia is what she'll call you. Well, she's biphobic, so, abuser behavior. Yeah, Isaac's making me. I'm the victim. I'm the victim. I'm the victim. Like, Sai's only involvement with, like, the Isaac stuff is, Isaac, like, reblogged her Purple Lily Demon posting account. Talking about Chuli.
Absolute abuser behavior, for real. Hey, stop! Just calm down! Like, no, for real. After accusing me, right, of being very harmful to children, like, I tried really hard to tell Gray, I'm not the one advertising.
Yeah, she's a biphobe. She's a biphobic woman in her early 40s who's emotionally too attached to Steven Universe.
My porn account onto YouTube. What the fuck? Why is it so hard?
Anyone critical of Isaac is an abuser, don't you know?
Like, it's constantly. I can't help but feel like it's always like this. Like every single time. There's no reasoning with these people. Postman Pat, you can join if you have something you want to add to the conversation.
And then I come in and I actually say cruel things, which I do apologize. Quit apologizing. He deserved it.
Okay. Oh, Misinfo's muted. I don't know. Look, why can't we never do calls like that when I'm home to help you? I know, Vlad. I know. I'm sorry. I didn't think that was gonna happen.
No, for real. I was gonna
did
say, I'm
try.
sorry, my dog was out. But I just want to specify one more thing before I probably hop off. But here's the thing: people cannot just treat you with blatant disrespect and then expect you to treat them with respect.
Can I
You-
point
you-
out Gray literally making an offhanded like I'm a commentator and I want you to know most people know about
Yeah, I am a commentator, and
who you are, Isaac. I'm like, yeah, I expect it. Most people don't shut up about me anyway.
No, I was gonna say, I'm a commentator. You have 100 subscribers. With
I
all
was
due
gonna
respect,
say-
I do not care.
I'm aware. I'm very much aware. The commentating sphere is aware of me as a person. I'm very much aware.
And
of
I
it.
just don't. You just don't care.
Yeah, I don't.
And you know
care.
why should
Oh,
you? If these
actually-
are the people that are criticizing you.
Actually, Vlad told me it's not the fact that we don't care. We do care. It's actually we're over it. we really are just over it.
I'm personally tired of hearing people try and be like, we're just trying to be civil, and then
No,
they
you're
call you
not.
things like a pedophile.
And then
Try to say
tell
that,
me-
that they're gonna report you to the police
Yeah.
and telling you to
I never claimed I was reporting Isaac to the police.
kill yourself. That's not being civil. If you guys genuinely wanted to be civil with him, you would speak to him in private and not do the shit that Gray just did. I'm not even saying that Gray, isn't allowed to be angry. Obviously, if you believe that children are actually being hurt, you should be allowed to be angry. But you can't come into a call with full-on malice.
I wasn't even trying to be malicious. I just woke up sassy today.
Can't do that. Anyways, that's it for me. It's my birthday tomorrow, so can I get some birthday wishes in chat?
Yeah, happy birthday.
I hope you have a very, very unhappy birthday. That your cake tastes like cardboard. That's all.
Ban Eddie Gluskin. You can't be an Outlast fan while saying this shit. And
I can't be an Outlast fan while saying half the things I do. I say a lot of things.
that horse did not look like it consented.
Oh,
Anyways,
come
that's it for
on,
me,
shut
guys.
up. Get out of here. Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, Postman Pat wants to be in. Happy birthday.
Is it working,
Yeah,
Isaac?
it seems like it's working.
That's a whole 12-year-old. Hang on. We're actually skipping this part because I don't know the age of that person and they sound like they're 12.
It's like seeing everything as Gray was saying, and then
Okay. No, don't worry. Harper is a friend of mine. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, no, Harper is of age. No worries. Harper. I mean, like, I'm not even angry about it. I just want that there are people who are just making alt accounts and such. Yeah, Cosmic. Why is your thumbnail? Why is your icon the purple guy?
Okay. So I wanted to talk about this because this has been on my mind lately. Just everything, just the entire drama in general. I was on Gray's stream, like I was there, and I was there after they told you to kill yourself.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, you told him that's a threat, and they're like, no, it's not. It's my opinion. And then somebody
It is my opinion.
later said, kill yourself, and then they go, oh, I'm gonna mute that person.
Oh
And
yeah,
it's like,
I saw that.
Why?
And
It to you.
I know, right?
It's almost like they have
a fictional character. But so in my head, I immediately thought they're not fictional. That I did not just.
This
I was
person
offended when I said, well, you need no.
clearly
but like it's
still
stupid.
crushing him.
If that's really,
Yeah.
I'd be prepared for that chat.
No, you're good. You're good. God forsaken, you missed Gray trying. Technically, Gray did succeed. They made me angry. They made me crash out, but only because they were purposefully trying to dogpile me with like they were larping in my
Dogpiling. How am I dogpiling?
chat and conversation. Like, oh my god. So now everyone's calling me and having a conversation. I'm gonna call. So Dennis wants to give me their 2 cents. So we'll let Dennis give out their 2 cents.
Excuse me.
Wait,
I think it absolutely makes no sense to me, and I don't find any of these death threats funny. I don't find the whole like I'm not hotel and watch a show that has the complaint that that I'm still confused with is creates like
There you go. I don't know. What is this about now? It's the Gray showed up in the stream, Mother Cat. Like straight up. Do you know what paraphile is? Yes, I know what a paraphile is. Well, why don't you put do not interact lists on your Tumblr? Do I have to? And they're like,
Yes. Yes, you do.
yeah, if you want to keep children safe. And I'm like, well, I'm 29 years old, and if you can literally look at my entire blog, you can tell that it's not for children. And they're like, well, tell me about the tail saw. And I'm trying to explain the do not interact list thing, and they were like, I was just like,
Okay, you told me to kill myself. I don't know what else to tell you. You're literally an asshole. I despise people bringing up the Tails plushie. It is a stuffed animal. I know, right? Oh my god.
It's a stuffed toy of a character that is either a pre-pubescent age or a post-pubescent age, but is still a minor.
I hate the fact that apparently me as a person doesn't matter, but a fucking toy. Let's take care of the fucking toy. Oh my god. It's also been stated by literally Sega themselves that the Sonic characters do not have ages anymore. They
That's because people were gonna make porn regardless of what Sega claimed the ages were. In a lot of depictions of Tails has either been 5 years old, 8 years old, and I saw the screenshots. Question: what did this person in the video do? Oh, Jesse, they're an admitted pedophile who is a lolly show. It is married to a necrophile. There's a lot. This person is also like drawing feral art because apparently the both of them are zoophiles. So yeah.
they retconned that a while ago.
I mean, Sega did give ages back in the day. Yeah.
And it's a simple Google search, that's all. When will the plushie rights pass? Vlad, we need a plushie to be president. I mean, I think it would probably do better than what we have right now, but still. If it's not alive, I couldn't.
Tails is consistently characterized as a small child in canon and fandom both. He is known as a minor. People bring it up because it's relevant to the pornographic minor characters argument below.
Care, I know, right? Plush lives matter. We need the plush rights. I saw a really cute picture of a plushie, like a stuffed animal plushie paw, and I think it was an inflatable inflatable pool arm holding hands, and it was like inanimate objects unite. Also, apparently posting adult cartoon art on it. You can try to explain for hours on end that I did not advertise my pornography on Pub. Now people are just headcanoning their ages. I would be in fans on Chuck. I'm not listening because okay, so I'm gonna share this with everyone. I'm sorry, I swear, people egg on and they're like, Isaac needs to kick me out of their fucking mouth. We're not gonna do nothing. I keep talking about see my Discord. Talk to me. It's also on my okay. Posting my that's the rules of the game. Oh, I want to share this one too. By the way, Isaac, this is how I found your Discord info. I'll enjoy clowning on you more. I mean, I don't think I was shy about that. That's literally on my page. It's also on my okay. Posting my Discord is not doxing of any kind. That's not what I'm referring to.
I never said it was. You were just really not. You were surprised by the fact that I was able to find your Discord information.
And Gray's acting as if like I don't invite people to talk to me. I used to keep your name out of their mouths. Charmy was supposed to be 16, and the prince originally, but he got a decade knocked off of him. Ooh, scary. I'm terrified, guys. Oh my god. He is red because he wants to fucking kill you. Oh my god. Miss Info, you're very funny. And then Miss Info responded to Minnow Tyrant saying, who's your favorite Outlast? God. A poorly disguised fetish. Don't even start with me. Male pregnancy in my chat? Oh my god. Rachel Snow White talked about certain things are, like, you know, very common. I mean, look, I don't know what to tell. I don't know what to tell Gray. Hey, what's up, baby? No, there's no need for that. You'll get fed soon, don't worry. It's not feeding time. You guys got fed really late last night. You guys have to wait just a little bit, okay? You got fed late this morning. Gray's gonna get some commenter bro with 1K to make a video on you. Joking. Oh.
I'm not making anyone or having anyone make videos on you, Isaac. At all. I'm just saying a lot of people are aware of you. What are you on?
Okay, I don't care. Look, okay. So here's my honest opinion, because I the only thing I'm upset about is the fact that people just keep spreading rumors, because they don't have about as much proof as they proclaim they do. I'm just kind of giving back what they are dishing out. His greed sickens me. If they are mad about if they are mad about a Tails plushie, what do you think? What do you think about Sonic High School fan fictions? Emma, invade your Discord. My servers got boring. Bless. Honestly, okay. I don't really have. Actually, hold on. Is there anything else I wanted to talk about? Unless people are going to be sending me things. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I was going to bring up, because the thing that I wanted to talk about were things that I had very briefly mentioned and had brought up. What was it? There was something else. Oh man, Gray completely derailed me. I was on a conversation about something and now I have to remember what it was. So yes, okay. It is confirmed that the plushie account that I talked very civilly to was indeed. I think people said they think it's Gray, and I mean I totally. Gray, you're not scary. Okay. Very similar to Raytana, you don't really know me, but on that note, I do put out a lot about myself onto my streams. So if you looked into me, okay, that's great. But I just think that your interpretation of me is from a multitude of different people who have, like, you know.
No, I've seen enough to come to a reasonable conclusion that you're a freak.
Pretty ill intent perception of me. Also, you told me to kill myself, and I don't think I really care how scary you are. If you tell me to kill myself, or really tell anyone to kill themselves, you're not any. You're about as low as dirt, and I mean you're dead.
I expect myself in like more skeletal details. I am like for anyone wondering, my son isn't raped. A dead thing. I depict myself in like a skeleton. Like I'm clearly not human by the blue teal of my tongue and eyes.
Corpse, so I don't know. I'm just saying. I think you might be. I'm just saying you might be a pro shipper. Just a thought. Your character's a skeleton. Oh my god. Little Red Riding Hood didn't die for this. Also, Gray gives off massive conservative vibes. Oh yeah.
How am I conservative? Wait, did you skip my segment? I can't find the segment, personally. I keep skipping over parts of it because he just rambles and rambles and rambles. If you have the timestamp, go ahead and, like, DM it to me. That way I can play it. If you don't like children, you're conservative, apparently. I'm not conservative or liberal. I'm, like, middle ground. I know that's kind of, like... It's not a thing. I grew up with a more conservative leaning family. But I'm also, like, not really conservative. I am non-binary, bisexual, and pro-Palestinian. By the way, from the river to the sea, Palestine will be set free.
Very, very fascist. Very fascist.
Fascist. That's not what fascism is, bud. Maybe you should go back to school.
Oh yeah. Do you guys wanna see how Miss Info and Bunny interacted with Gray? Because I don't mind like sharing that. Oh, it was the calls. No, the calls. Like I would love to do the calls from the Google Docs because they're like 3 hours.
He talks so much.
In general, like the story of Muffins, and go for people who don't know why she cares if the Oh, thank you, Bunny, for sending. Also, please read this. Info was 15. Person Gray has done this to, and I think this is.
Oh, this is.
If it's because it's just Minky is ace, so then that is very ace phobic. No, for real. Look. I stated in the thumb. I'm gonna click on that since Gray wants to be the main character.
I wanna go over someone he brings up, and I'm gonna sound really bad. Not in the allegation wise. It's Isaac is claiming that I almost got a minor to end their own life, which isn't true.
I think we need to talk about something. I think this is interesting to look at.
I mean, like,
Dad does care.
Yeah, she doesn't want to look at
What did you send in?
But it's
Everyone, draw an image.
It's really
do that. Wouldn't show art people make.
Okay, give me a quick second. I'm gonna pull up my OBS real fast. We're gonna put the background on for just a minute. Bunny has been doing a little digging, and I think it's really funny. Obviously, we're gonna do bunnies. Get the fuck out of my building. So apparently, I'm not the only person Gray has done this to, and I think this is super interesting. I'm probably even gonna. I might just follow this person on Tumblr if this is what I think it is. So I'm not the only person that Gray has done this to. Gray is a massive fucking hypocrite. And this person has been. Wait, Isaac, show the comments. Are you talking about the ones between Minnow Tyrant and so on and so forth? Yeah, Gray lore. Yeah, apparently Gray actually has lore.
Lore that Isaac and Bunny couldn't even get right.
Oh, okay, never mind. The person. So, okay, hold on. Before I actually show this, I should clarify. I am actually not going to follow this person. They are indeed a minor. They're a minor. And video, please. Oh yes, of course.
Yeah, skip ahead a little bit.
I'm waiting for the thing to load anyway, so we can definitely do that. Here we go. We're gonna. I don't know if I'll see all the comments. Some comments don't show up for me anymore. But have been asked a stable. Specifically, I didn't know teenage. What does that mean? In adult ones, like the teenagers are the adults. I love when people yell at me, Lio Convoy style.
Actually, I actually still have a lot of the stuff in relation to the person that Isaac references.
Adult ones, but she wrong tomorrow about the London fan. Okay, as comments. So okay, let me just minimize that and okay.
I want you to hear the allegation first before I say anything. Okay.
He informs me that Gray apparently harassed and spread misinformation of this minor's mutual, who would probably.
Oh, you're gonna really not like Isaac when I say what I'm about to say.
Be also a minor. I mean, I expect minors to be hanging out with other minors, but I mean, this is public, so. Okay, so this was made. If I click on this, December 24th of 2025 at 2:16 a.m. At least for me. This, please, to everyone who's in the chat, do not follow the minor in question. Don't follow the minor. Don't do that.
Before we continue, this is Dawnimations or Dawnimations. Dawnimations is actually a minor, but it's who they're friends with that I'm going to kind of talk about.
Don't do that. But they say if you support Azrael Gray on here.
Abyssal, you said it right earlier in the stream. Why couldn't you say that now?
Blue Sky or Twitter, I think they have a different user on there. Then I kindly ask you to leave. They have been spreading misinformation about a mutual of mine, a woolly art on Tumblr, Blue Sky, and I think Twitter, and almost led to their suicide. Yeah, 2024. I said yeah, December 27th, 2024. So this is almost a year ago. So Gray basically pushed a minor to suicide. All of this is documented by my mutual socials, so I recommend you to go to them and learn what happened. I do have some posts responding to the situation as well. Also, I have a feeling they will use me in their planned video about my mutual that will be released on our birthday, December 30th. I have a Blue Sky post explaining why they're a dumbass.
No.
And
or not now.
I could click on this, but the problem is Blue Sky doesn't work properly on my computer, so I can't really click on this link. And they say Gray and Gangala, fuck off. Okay, yeah, so that happened. That's not good.
Now let's talk about the person that this is referencing. Because the person this is referencing is not in fact a minor. It is actually referencing a former friend of mine named Sugar. Sugar alternatively goes by Buttons, Woolly Art, Shadow Milk's Doll, and a full thing of it. I'm going to link the copy of the document in the description. But the things Sugar has done to me, I have a hard time putting into words. I've made videos about it in the past, Um, I even have screenshots on a little thumb drive. To the point that it's full. Give me a moment. The reason why I am crying, not meaning to, is because of what Sugar did. That ended up deeply hurting me. Because I was friends with Sugar from June to November. Yeah. I'm gonna blow my nose. I'm sorry. This isn't. Oh, fuck. Shit. God damn it. They ended up dating and speaking sexually with a minor. A 17-year-old. And, and I gotta share this real quick. I apparently put this on the wrong chat. I try not to talk about this person often. Okay, let's start with this. This is Sugar's account. I think she's me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It says here, I have Grace Dogs. Say the word, and if they don't delete everything, I'll post it. Smiley face. I don't encourage doxing. You would go on to Google my name actually, hoping to find my socialist. But here's another one. I didn't have a GoFundMe account when this was made. This says 1. I can equally appreciate the donation. 2. I don't know if this is grade, this specific grade on this app that I don't like. But if you did donate, you can remove that little pinned tweet of yours. Cause then that just makes you look like a freaking hypocrite. Don't donate, huh? This censored part is actually my last name. I tried to publish a call that I personally don't like to use the word victim. I like to use survivor because that's less power that Sugar can have over me. But that's just my opinion. I'm gonna undo this pin for this thing. I'm sorry, I'm shaking a lot. Yeah, Isaac's defending this guy, and the worst part is Sugar is also Elijah. I found this out after I stopped being friends with it, and I still have the diaries from that night. It was at work. Now she's scared. Now she's worried. I have to unplug my mouse. Give me a second. Uh, uh, there we go. I haven't. I have to find it. I I hope I have the right ones. Um, I have a lot of the ones where it's being disgusting and I didn't know because he never told me. If I knew, I would have never been friends with him. Um, um, I was kind of dreading talking about Angel again, or Sugar, sorry. I'm smiling like a fucking idiot. Uh, yes, I'm so blushy and happy when a kiss on each cheek and so much she calls me her cute little bunch of it. Really, this is not what's got me crying though. I gotta find it. Hang on. Where is it? Where is it? It's somewhere. I'm gonna have to put my video. I really didn't want to. This one. The thumbnail, it says, I can't wait to draw your character being raped as a child. So hot and inspiring. Thanks, Auntie. Like, I don't, you know. For those who don't know and don't plan on watching this video, I don't blame you for not wanting to watch it. That is ultimately your choice. I was assaulted by my dad, my biological father. And this sick bastard. How could you say that? I've been told to, in my own life. And this is all while Sugar knew that I had lost my uncle. That, like, uh, I need to calm down. I sound hysterical. Come and see this back. I never found any art of me. I remember I called him for being a pedo after he came out as a lowly liker, glad being this age like milk. I do have I archived it because Sugar, what it ended up doing is why sorry. No, it's okay. I would link a several hour call where Sugar admitted to not only dating a minor, like a 17-year-old, but also to. Baby, what are you doing? Sorry, my cat's deciding to be adventurous. But I would link a several hour call. But I can't because Sugar ended up taking it down like a copyright strike. And I don't want this VOD to go away. And a lot of Sugar also claimed that I took down like some videos. I didn't. I unlisted them because I didn't want to see them on my channel anymore. After not being friends with Sugar for very specific reasons. But I came public about what happened to me as a kid on November 5th. The anniversary of that's actually in a couple of days. I'm not looking forward to that. I don't plan on streaming November 5th. I'm sorry in advance. But I'm calming down. I'm okay. Fact that, and here's the thing. In the video, my first video on Sugar, I say their age. I say its age, sorry. I say its age multiple times. Sugar's almost 30. Same as Isaac. Isaac's like a year before turning 30. Sugar's 27. And is friends with Donimation, who is 15, 16 years old. The fact that they couldn't do basic research to find that tells me all I need to know. So what I'm gonna ask here is that all my mods, all the people I've made mod, if you see Isaac or any of his like buddies in chat, ban them on site. Yeah, I feel sick too. I do need more water, so I'm not getting it yet. I'm being DM'd. Why am I being DM'd? Oh, it's real. Oh, it's a timestamp. Yeah, I would like to move on from Sugar. So, if anybody's clipping this, please don't clip that. 1 hour, 22 minutes.
Doing today? Happy birthday, Miss Info, by the way. You're gonna be 20. I can't believe this. Stream start soon. Pop up. Alright. Whoops. Let's get that on.
Man, I'm trying to find it.
Stream start soon. Pop
It's just
There we go.
a skirt clip.
Happy birthday, Miss Info, by the way. You're gonna be 20.
Oh, he's still alive. I'm gonna see it in a minute. Oh, never mind. Say it like how it is. And chat has been disabled for this live stream. Sorry that brought bad memories. It's fine. I just wanted to correct that because they were being malicious. And it's evil, man. You don't see me trying to go, oh, Ritana's completely innocent. I can't find the timestamp. For some reason, it's just going from 4 hours. I'm probably gonna, like, clip it later. But here. We're gonna go over this.
Maybe the reason I'm friends with these people is because I'm not a deplorable, insufferable, absolute waste of fucking filth that shouldn't even exist on the internet and should be listened to. Holy shit, they are a fucking mean girl. They are a bitch. They are a fucking coward. I don't need to manipulate people. I don't need to tell people what to do. I don't need to scare people into submission. You know what I can do? You know what people do for me? It's because I'm a fucking nice person. The reason I have anger management issues and people get so fucking uncomfortable or, oh, I'm so scared of Isaac, I can't talk to them, is because you're a fucking coward. You're a pussy who can't communicate, and you're upset at the fact that you won't talk to me when you're making blatant false accusations and perceptions of me? I'm sorry. That's a you problem, not a me problem. If you had a problem with something I said 4 years ago, that's a fucking you problem. Holy shit. The insufferability of every single person who has decided to talk about me and my trauma and not talk to me first is literally one of the most insufferable things I've had to deal with online in a long time. Fucking grow a fucking pair. Grow a set. Get a fucking spine of some kind, because all of you are nothing more than insecure little motherfucking bitches who just cannot stand the fact that I'm right, and you don't like that. You really don't.
I love the memes. I'm sorry for letting that clip go on a lot longer than it is. I said my community tabs. That's because he's throwing a tantrum.
You don't like the fact that I'm happy? You don't like the fact that I have friends, because you don't have any of that. You're not pretty, you don't have a good soul, you don't—
I've seen what you look like, Isaac. You are not a looker. You look like the Crypt Keeper, actually. Thank you, Ren. I really appreciate that. Now this person sounds like a wonderful person. Yeah.
You have friends, and you sure as fuck ain't getting any sidelines. Calling me a slut and calling me a whore is just straight up fucking, what's it called? Slut shaming. It's basically slut shaming at like its finest. I don't know. I think getting mad at my pornography is a waste of my time. I think you getting mad at me for being a little mean to somebody is a waste of my time. You're all fucking jealous.
You're all jealous. You're jealous. Apparently I'm jealous because Isaac was never told that they were gonna have a rape art made of them as a child. Apparently Isaac isn't. Apparently I'm jealous for going through horrific shit. Apparently I'm jealous because I'm not a pedophile. A disgusting pedophile. Hater's gonna hate. He's so unbothered that he ends up being bothered.
Admit it next time. Get jealous of me for being way more popular in the Muffins community than you.
However, I will no longer be taking about I think you meant talking. I will not be talking. I will no longer be talking about Ritana or Muffins. All Muffins content has been privated. I won't be discussing drama either. Meaning, if anyone makes claims, words, I or my pattern will no longer Sounds like sugar about a child. No, this is most likely like sugar. If he was allowed to live out his fantasy of being a cute little bunchota. I'm sorry for saying like I have the stance where I don't care about your pronouns. You're less than human to me if you call me an it. But that's just my opinion. I've been trying to call it because y'all didn't know who Sugar was until this stream. I'm calming down. Calm down, I'm gonna be okay. Cuddling with the kitty. Yeah, give kitty kisses. Hang on, I need to mute. That way if Bobby Holtman's still around, they can't get bricked up by my nose. We're not giving the booger fucker ammo. Kitty time, yeah, kitty time. I see my kitties. Like cuddly. Hi, Gabby. Hi, Gabbo time. Little girl, little girl. I gotta cuddle you after this stream. Oh, my cats are so lovely. I love them so much. They are my world. I need to get back to that video. Crap, I shouldn't have clicked off.
You ever will be. Be jealous of me being actually very secure in my sexuality when you can't even deal with the idea that someone might stick a dick up your ass.
Oh, that was uncalled for. Isaac, that's uncalled for, dude. I know you were upset in the moment. That was uncalled for.
Holy shit. Every single one of you are massively insecure. Get that fucking insecurity out of my goddamn house! Anyway, that's it. That's all I gotta say.
The ending. That ending is just so funny. I don't think I'm gonna put the ring clip. If the Isaac archive thing can grab that, please go ahead. That way people have access to that. Because, it's funny. I just can't find it at the moment, and I don't think I will find it. Nadia always say, yeah, Nadia always say. Who do I send you to? Can I do raids? Hang on. Oh.
Hey guys, what's up? How to redirect or do a raid or after you do a live stream. So YouTube just created a raid other stream. I do call it do. First off, go into YouTube Studio and find the tab that says settings.
Okay,
and click on that. And then once you're there, you want to go down to community. And then after that, scroll down until you see live redirects.
Okay, hang on. I'm just gonna open it in a tab. Wait, no, it wasn't setting, it's community. Community. Settings, community. Can't find it. Settings, community. I did. I know it's in here, but allow redirect. Apparently I can't read people. I'm still.
And then you'll want to make sure that you have the all channels can redirect to my content clicked if you want all channels to do that, or just channels that you're subscribed to can redirect to your content, or you can specify what channels you want to redirect to your content. So I like to have all channels can redirect to my content. And then once that is clicked and done, when you create your live or while you're live, you can do this at any point in time. So I'm just going to create a quick one here. This is just one I had set up. When you get to the customization tab, you'll want to scroll down and you'll see the
Where is my live? More actions. No, not delete forever. No, that's not it. Help. Public. But unlisted. I'm not on the same list. Customization. I don't have redirect. Darn. No. And wait, am I able to? No. Come on. I can't find it, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just going. It's that I can't. Who's live currently? Ace Space is live. Ace Space is going over the Omega. Yeah, it's going over. They're going over the Omega. So, and where is? Since I can't raid on. What I want you to do is go to Ace Space's channel and share love with him. I would very much appreciate that. If you could, I just want to thank everybody for coming. Making streams being beautiful. But thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Again, I wish this was a better stream, and I'm sorry for just sharing way too much. This was like scheduled for a different day. Especially you. I will, Car. I'm gonna be okay, Car. Give love. I wish I could raid. I'm guessing I can't because I don't have monetization up, which is kind of weird. I should be able to do it, but hang on. I'm gonna put on an end screen. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your kind words. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully nothing more happens that I have to, talk about Isaac anymore. Because I don't want to be known for Isaac. I want to be known for me. So, probably the next time I stream, which is probably gonna be the 6th. You did nothing wrong. You exposed a sick freak for us to block and report. You deserve better. Oh, thank you, Captain Underpants. Y'all are so sweet. I mean this platonically. I love you guys so much. And I'm super excited to, because on the 6th, I'm doing the 100 sub special. Yeah, where I just draw, talk to you guys. Have fun. Yeah, we're gonna do a fun stream on the 6th. I promise. If I don't